This whole, like, I want money for my kids, it's to guilt people, so they think they're giving money for her kids. She ain't giving money to her kids. If she was going to give money to her kids, she'd have done it before when she was making money on TikTok. Since my children were born, I have put money in their bank every month for when they're older. And I get some people can't, some months I didn't, and I struggled and I didn't do it, but most months I did. Even if it was just a tenner a month, sometimes it was 50 quid each a month. Like, it just depends on how you financially are that month. But anything is good to give them a bit of a head start, whether it's to go towards buying a house or get their first car, something like that. Like, that's what my family did with us. Like, we all got, like, we all just got like $1,500 when we turned 17, and we all, like, I used it to get a car because I just passed my test. Like, you can't be using your kids that you don't see, that you put in care or had taken off you, who knows, as a way to manipulate people to gift you. Like, that shouldn't happen. Like, because we all know it's not going, we know it's not going to her kids, but there'll be people who are new to TikTok who have just come into her lives, and she knows that. And that's why she thinks, oh yeah, I'll just say it's going towards my kids, it's for my kids. And then people will think she's like a doting mother, but they don't know the backstory, that she doesn't she never had a kids. They got taken off her. That's crazy. I hate when people use kids for sympathy. I actually cannot stand it. It drives me insane. Oh, is this what happened when the police came? So she was chilling on the chair. Ugh. Why the socks? Someone explain the socks for me. Like, what? I mean, she's worn them purple socks for like 2 days straight now as well. Why are the joggers rolled up like that? Why the socks? I don't get it. Thank you, guys. They keep her roots warm.
Fucking moth out! Bastards are gonna be eating all my silk.
Eating my silk.
Hi, darling. Someone's at the door. Hang on a second.
So there's someone in a flat? There's someone there? Or she's pretending, has she been pretending her son's still there? And she's trying to pass off that her son's still there? I don't know. Oh, Money's there. Oh, on the phone.
Hello?
It's George, yeah, she's talking to George.
Yeah, it's the police money.
It's the police, Money. She says it's she's on the phone to Money. Because you can hear, that sounds like a phone call because it's a bit crackly.
Hello? Yeah, it's the police money.
It's the police, Money, she says.
I don't think the bus is working, officer. I'm going to have to come down and let you get in. 1 second. Police.
No, so Simon Money is the building woman. She's like an investor. She gets property and does it up. And then like renovates it all, rents it out. She's a property investor, so...
I'm gonna end the life.
I don't think she's been normal recently at all. I think she's been having a crash out. But to be honest, you've got to understand that when you F up repeatedly and constantly do things that you shouldn't be doing, it does come and bite you on the arse eventually. And it comes when you're least expecting it. So whether she's been all right or whatever for the last week or two, she wasn't when she was doing this. The police are slow. They don't arrest straight away. They have to like put the case together, decide what they're going to question you on. So it's crazy. That fucking chicken doing it again.
My teeth are like fucked. Look at that.
Another one with bad teeth.
Rotting away. I know my teeth are so bad. I want to get veneers. Like,
I thought she had them clipping teeth.
This top lip hides it.
Not really.
How many of you like suffer with what is that on your front tooth? It's a cavity. I know it's not good, is it?
Really, Lisa?
I'm thinking about one day, if it gets to it, I might just go Turkey and get fucking, you know, my teeth like that. But then that's forever, so it's kind of like...
You can tell she watches EQ, doesn't she? Because she knows EQ's in Turkey getting her... I'm assuming she's in Turkey anyway, getting her teeth done. And she's like, oh yeah, I want my teeth doing. I want to go to Turkey and get my teeth done.
Yeah. Oh, it's not that painful. I'm not...
She's got FOMO.
Like, but I want, like, veneers. Or, like, bonding or something.
I think you just need them knocking out. The fucked. Get a denture.
My teeth...
I don't even believe that a teeth would be strong enough to have anything on them. Like you couldn't have, I don't know if you could have crowns put on them because they're literally rotting. I bet they're so weak and they just break.
I don't know what straight teeth feels like, but this is like that's my biggest insecurity. I really want to change that, you know.
I think the only thing she could do is implants. You know, where they take all your teeth out and then they put the screws into your jaw, into your gums, into the bone. I think that's all she could do. Yeah, a good start would be a toothbrush and Colgate, really, and just seeing how it goes. Let's not go 0 to 100 too fast, Alphabet. Let's just start with basic dental hygiene. Maybe get some Colgate, maybe some chlorhexidine, mouthwash, just to get rid of the gum disease, and then we'll see how it goes after that, yeah?
I want, like, straight teeth. But, yeah, it's not the best.
It's not the best. Yeah, but you can get like crowns where they're like, you could get like 4 implants put in, so it wouldn't cost as much, but all the crowns are attached to each other, so they do look a bit more like fake teeth. But that's a better option than just getting individual implants. Take it from me, I know, okay? It used to be my job. She'd be better off having them. But, right. Let's go on to... Oh, let's look at this AI that Alicia's Martha made of Levi. I love it.
They keep telling me to touch grass. You're a grown man, but you don't act your age. Here's another nerd emoji face. You really need to go out or maybe travel around with your passport.
I quite like them t-shirts like that. I think like since Alex Brigham's doing like he's doing merch for the crypt now. I think I've got there. See, Alex Brigham's doing crypt merch, which I can't lie, it's cringy as fuck. But who would like t-shirts with my face on them? Maybe we could do them ones where it's like, you know, where it's like the ones where it's like 10 different images of the woman in different poses in like lingerie and stuff. Maybe we should do some Rat Pack merch. This is awful though. I looked at this and I thought this is hideous. Like the colours and everything, it's awful. And then it's got like a skull and crucifix print. Chicken merch. We could do mugs, yeah. Briggle Fix It mugs. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, we could. I'll do something. We'll do something, guys. Yeah. Get some rats on it. Oh, do you, Angela? Angela, message me. We could go into business. What a genius idea. Alex Thongs. I've got a video of Alex. I'm not going to disclose who sent it to me, but they said it's Alex. He's just not... This is what it looks like when his slimming filter falls off. And he's just there. He's not got his sunglasses and his slimming filter on. This is why he didn't come to the door to that woman, because this is what state of living he was in at the time. Pink pony, yes. Alex Brigham exposed. Right. Oh my god, everything's so manic today. Let's do Miss Red's live this morning, and then we'll get into the rest of the click. It wouldn't be FYP if we didn't drag the click at some point, would it?
I'm not going to talk, Miss Red, right? My friend is with me, right? Who has witnessed it. Tell them what's gone on. Tell them the truth. My friend.
Look at him, about what?
Speak. Tell them the truth, what, about Ben and Georgina?
They've done a lot of bad things to her, they have.
Something like that.
Laura?
Nobody can hear you, Wuzzle Gummy.
Laura, we can't hear ya. Hang on, let me expand. We can't hear Laura.
He's on mute. Tap her box and invite her to unmute, Red.
Why is her mouth like this? Like her mouth is like on the side now, like it's lopsided. I don't know if it's just a jaw or what, but it's weird.
It's not doing it, Corey.
Oh, there you go, Laura. We can hear you now.
Go on,
No, we can't.
go on, Laura, Bab.
Laura, you're muted.
Laura, we can't hear ya.
We can't hear you.
Did she say that's a granddad or a friend?
Friend.
It's my friend.
Oh, okay, go
Turn
on.
my mic off. That guy has witnessed it. He has been my friend for over 14 years.
Well, he looks fucking petrified if you ask me.
So, do you want to call him a liar now as well?
Yes, I do.
Right. Well, you're a fucking dick, and you.
Oh,
That needs to get
Barbara.
your head right.
Right, don't do it in town. Don't do it in town. Yeah, Laura, stop starting drama in town like you usually
Well, nah, Corey, you're a fucking idiot.
do. Am I really? Thank you for that, darling.
Yeah,
a
you're an
cool
idiot.
guy. Yeah.
If you want to believe
Yeah, there's not many teeth on tonight's clips, guys.
people's lives, go back to your own cuckoo land and live in cuckoo land.
You live in
I'm telling you
Cuckoo Land,
now,
darling.
the police are
You
coming
talk
for you,
people I
right?
know.
Whether your dad's a copper or not.
Hello, Karen.
You're an absolute BA, right? That
That's nice.
needs your head red.
No, you need your...
I think Miss Red looks like this woman from Wallace and Gromit now, don't you think? I think she looks like her. And now I can't unsee it. I've noticed it this morning. Now I'm just like, oh my god, she literally looks just like her.
Here's to being a
I'm off to get a cup of tea.
Stop wishing kids dead, and then I'll leave you
I
alone.
didn't wish a kid dead. And
Yes,
I got
you
proof
did.
of that.
I played the
proof of
video
that.
last night, Laura.
I got proof of that.
Laura, I played the video, so where's your proof?
I got proof of that.
I played
Which
the
has
video,
been
so where's the
edited and
proof?
clipped.
What?
Which has been edited and clipped.
Oh, shut
If you
up. You sound
actually
like-
listen
you
to
sound
the
like Chelsea
actual
Arnold.
live
Shut up.
replay, you will see it's
Shut
been
up.
edited and clipped.
Shut up.
No, I won't shut up.
Yes, you will.
Miss Red, I've actually got proof of it.
Yeah, of course you have.
But I didn't say that at all.
Luke's such an attention seeker.
Did you want to show your proof, Laura?
It's not milk
I'm
founder.
actually in the middle of town.
That's when the horse gave him a facial. Just before he got pregnant to Buzz.
When I get to the bottom end of town, I will put the live replay up, which states, because I'm coming close to where I was stood when I said it.
Oh, God, how embarrassing for you, Laura.
No, you're the embarrassment.
I'm
You're
not.
the embarrassment that is going to get yourself into serious trouble for I'm not going to talk for tampering with a police case.
I didn't tamper with the police case, Laura. I read
Yes, you did.
Laura,
Yes, you did by doing what you did.
Laura, you
were told by Miss
Red.
Red
You're not going to
not to
bully
do
me, you
that,
delusional old cunt.
I'm not delusional. I'm not delusional.
Listen.
I'm not delusional.
All I done was read out a Facebook post. That is not
No,
illegal.
I'm not delusional. You didn't read out the Facebook
Yes, I
post.
did.
So, okay, so when Georgina hacked into my account last year, right?
Liar.
I put a
You at least
statement up
stick to what I've
about my
done.
kids, saying I fucking hate my kids, which I've never ever said in my life.
Stick to
Right.
what I've done. I read out a Facebook post. That's
Yeah.
not illegal.
Well, there's evidence building against them. So when Georgina and her friends egged my ex's house, did she tell you that?
Oh, shut up. I'm not interested.
So let's see what the police say.
Let's see what the cops say, eh?
That's why there's a restraining order going on each and every one of you, including Ben, because I am a DV victim of Ben's mind.
You have
And
no
the police
proof of
can
that,
deal
no
with him,
evidence,
and
he's never
they
been
can deal
arrested.
with you and Georgina too.
You have no proof of that, no evidence, nothing.
Yes, I do.
No, you
yes,
don't.
I do.
No, you
yes,
don't.
I do.
I had a screen recording sent to me where you mentioned that on live. Your own mods asked you for
So
proof,
when
and then
she
you
was
said I
coming
don't
into
need to
my
prove
life,
nothing.
so it's all right for her to come into my life after she's been to the police and told them to put a community resolution order on me, and that she's been told to stop
Because
coming
you're
into my life
a
and
nuisance,
antagonising me.
Laura.
Goodbye,
Yeah, tra.
dickhead.
Yeah, see you later, chick.
Said, I've got a song. Can I promote it on your live right now?
No, get him out of there, Red. He's the
Hello,
crowd chaser. Out.
Right. No, I need to sing a song. Corey, shut up.
Hey, Jane, this is serious.
Ready now? If you wanna dance, if you wanna dance, if you wanna dance with me, drop your hands and shake your hands, and we'll go happily. If you wanna dance.
That Dame's Martha does my head in. He's really weird, isn't he? It's insane. What did I miss? See the way Miss Red suddenly stopped laughing like, oh shit, I'm lying. Oh, did I miss something? Should I go back?
Hacked into my account last year, right?
What's that got to do with me? Stick to what I've
about my
done.
kids, saying I fucking hate my kids, which I've never ever said in my life.
Stick to what I've done. I read out a Facebook post. That's not illegal.
Well, there's evidence building and building and building against them. So when Georgina and her friends egged my ex's house, did she tell you that?
Oh, shut up. I'm not interested.
So let's see what the police say.
Let's see what the cops say, eh?
That's why there's a restraining order going on each and every one of you, including Ben, because I am a DV victim of Ben's mind.
You have
And
no
the police
proof of
can
that,
deal
no
with him,
evidence,
and
he's never
they
been
can deal
arrested.
with you and
See, you have no proof of that he's never been arrested. So she said she was a DV victim of something, and he said, no proof, you've never been arrested. Oh my God.
Georgina too.
You have no proof of that, no evidence, nothing.
Yes, I do.
No, you
yes,
don't.
I do.
No, you
yes,
don't.
I do.
I had a screen recording sent to me where you mentioned that on live. Your own mods asked you for
So
proof,
when
and then
she
you
was
said I
coming
don't need
into
to
my
prove
life,
nothing.
So it's all right for her to come into my life after she's been to the police and told them to put a community resolution order on me, and that she's been told to stop
Because
coming
you're
into my life
a
and antagonising
nuisance,
me.
Laura.
Goodbye,
Yeah, tra.
dickhead.
Yeah, see you later, chick.
Said, I've got a song. Can I promote it on your live right now?
Some of the is you constant. Take that off your head if you're going to have a serious conversation.
No, I'm having. I love it. Go, keep going.
No, I'm not going now.
I'm 3'2". I'm a leprechaun. Let's go.
Right. Last night, it came to my attention that Laura was an effing stalker.
Right.
So I had the guy who accused her of being
Can we
a stalker.
say allegedly?
No, I'm not saying allegedly.
Okay, this is you saying this. Go on, go on.
Right, this is in my opinion then.
In Corey's opinion, I ain't spoke about it
In
yet.
Corey's opinion, that Laura needs a bullet in the skull.
Corey.
She's an absolute stalker. She is.
So remember when he said this? And now I've got a clip very shortly where she's on with Laura and she claims she didn't hear this. But she responds, doesn't she, when he says that? And she goes, Corey! But then apparently didn't hear this. So this is how you know Red's a compulsive liar.
Very, very weird and just odd in many senses of the words.
For tampering with a police case.
And not only that,
I'm going to skip to that one first so you can hear that one. When Red's in the box with her, and then you can hear.
Like I say, I haven't seen everything that's gone on, and you know, even though Corey's my friend, darling, I still have to, you know, remain on the fence with this drama because, you know, there's three sides to a story: yours, his, and the truth. Thank you, Sam, darling, for the show. So you don't need to apologise, Laura. But Laura, can you jump in a box and let us know what happened at the police station? Because apparently, you know, what's his name? Oh, thank you, Lottie. Thank you, my darling. That guy's gone to the police station, Laura.
So the police have been informed. The officer that's dealing with the case is going to be back in touch with me today with ice links and stuff like that to send the information over from last night and the abuse that is continuing from their part. So they are dealing with it. My DV worker has been in touch as well. They're in contact with a solicitor to get restraining orders put on both him and the other girl, due to the nature. I've had messages today off several people saying he's been messaging other women, asking to meet them in the town centre, and then saying that he's naked in his room, doing stuff over them. So obviously, like, it's got to stop. I'm not putting up with no more of it. I live a street away from this guy, and he has just made my life absolute HE-double-L over the last 3 years since splitting. He was messaging my 15-year-old daughter when I was in hospital, asking her if she wanted overnight stays with him and all like that. Now he's going around saying I pushed my kid down the stairs. So my mum's going to be writing a statement today on Facebook over the stuff he's been saying and she's been saying, because he's going around saying that we weren't together when we were. And the girl actually drove my daughter out of the area in my mum's car and told my mum she was licensed to drive when she wasn't, doing DRUG's runs with my daughter in the car. And my daughter was screaming for her to take her home a couple of years ago. She also put a status up, on my account, and she hacked my account when we were in bingo together a year ago. On the 9th of May last year, she put a status up saying I couldn't make my kids and all like that and everything, which I've got that as well.
Is there any proof of this, Laura?
Yeah, I got the actual proof. I actually pulled it back off my Facebook, which I actually went to the police last year.
I think that Laura said that it's all an open police case, and that's why she's annoyed that Corey was running with a story on live when it's meant to be a police case. So the thing that makes me question things is that why would, if the man, this Ben, has got an issue with this woman and he's been to the police, why is he then putting it all over TikTok if you've got an open police case? To be honest, I think they're all as bad as each other. I think it's just been like grief from both sides, and it's just got out of hand, and then Corey's platformed it for views.
Okay.
Can I ask a question also? They said that you rang social services 144 times. Is that true?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
And that got me as well. They said that they've rang social services. When people make social services calls anonymously, they do not tell you who it is because they don't know who it is. Even the police can't find out who it is. It's completely anonymous. So you can, it's all right. Yes, it probably was her if you've got beef with her. Do you know what I mean? But you can't prove that.
It's a load of BS, and I can prove that. But I will be going back to the local authority, alongside the police, because she has got a child in her care, and her behaviour is unacceptable with a child in her care. So I will be going to show the evidence through the police. It won't be me phoning them, but the police will have to inform them because of obviously the behaviour. They'll have no choice to, because it's the baby's welfare.
Right, okay. What was I going to say? Have you gone to the police about Corey?
Yeah, the police have been informed about him threatening to put a BULET through my head and a baseball bat, which was said on your live today.
I'm not responsible. What's said in the boxes.
No, you're not responsible for that. No, I know you're not. But
No.
he said it came out of his mouth. So they're going to...
Unfortunately, you are responsible for what's said in your boxes, and I've got a video that Nosy Lulu put on about this that gives a bit of good insight on that. But I think you are responsible for what's said in your boxes completely. But there's maybe one night I'll hold alive and let everyone come in and say the most vile stuff about people, because I'm not responsible for it.
I want to speak to him over that because obviously, I don't go running to the police or nothing. I mean, I was on the phone with a police officer the other day who went to speak to the mail when I was having takeaways sent to my address.
Thank you, Kel's Bells.
And stuff like that. And the police are in the middle of tracing the IP.
Delusive Angie gets crucified for what people say in her boxes, and half the time she drops them as well, because she'll say, no, you can't say that.
Or where it come from.
I don't remember Corey.
And it's not the first time.
To be honest. Thank you, Leah.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't hear Corey say that, guys.
Yeah, he did. So, like, at the end of the day, it shouldn't be brought into your life. It shouldn't be brought into other people's lives. It shouldn't have even been done on live. And I mean, I've been told not to mention it on live, but yet it's into my lives on Facebook.
Respectfully, 1 minute, darling, respectfully, when the boxes were open yesterday, you jumped in my box and brought it in the live.
Lately in the morning, told him not to put it on the live.
My live.
Yeah, I know, but obviously I came in to talk about TV things, and I got asked, we all got asked if we had beef with Corey, to take it up with Corey. And I said to Corey, why are you still beefing me after what happened in Angie's life? And his response was, this, that and the other. And then I turned around and I said, well, you haven't called me a liar over a TV that I'm not lying over. Which I got proof as well of that. That I got proof that I've been TV from him.
Oh, yeah, and your friend made a threat to Corey as well.
Yeah, I know he did, but I told him he shouldn't have done that.
I think Corey may go to the police about that.
Yeah, well, he's already spoken to the police. We were with the police, and I told him he was outside the police station when he said it. So I said to him, you shouldn't have said that. But obviously, he is angry at the fact that a male that doesn't even know me is calling me a liar over something he doesn't even know about, and he doesn't know the circumstances about. I mean, that male was contacting my daughter, not Corey, the other male that I'm on about, was contacting my daughter, asking her for overnight stays and stuff, which we went to the police over after we found out about.
I thought these people were such advocates for child protection. If I'd gone, you know, maybe not me actually, because they don't care about me, but say Red went live saying, oh my God, someone's asked for my granddaughter to have overnight stays. They'd be uproar. They'd be like, oh my God. They wouldn't ask for proof, they'd just believe her. They'd be like, oh my God, but where's the concern for child safety now? Because not one of you's mentioned it. You just brushed over that and acted like it wasn't said. I thought you was all about protecting children on this app.
It was absolutely vile. And I only found out through a third party, and that's watered out my daughter's mouth.
Well, do you know what, darling? I'm sure...
So, I mean, that's unacceptable to be messaging 15-year-old girls.
Well, do you know, I'm sure if all this has happened...
Do you know what I mean?
If all this has happened, like I say, there's three sides to a story. You're the truth, and the police will deal. The police will deal with it. But I mean,
he was on bail from the summer to the December. Yeah, no Christmas just gone. Not Christmas just gone. The Christmas before, he was on bail for stalking and harassment towards me.
Right. Okay.
That's why I was DB'd.
Okay.
Because he is my ex-partner, and they had proof that he was doing it.
Who originally brought it all to TikTok? Laura?
They did.
They did?
They did.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
The chat are saying you did?
No, they did. They were sticking posts of me off my lives on fake accounts. I then found out that they were behind the fake accounts. So obviously I retaliated in anger when I found out, when I was in the town centre. And I said to the police, yeah, I said this. I didn't threaten a child. I wouldn't do that in any circumstance. I actually stated, and I got the live TikTok recording, which I'll play later on my live, right? Which is the live TikTok recording, the full recording. Nothing's been cut up or anything like that. And I actually said...
I wouldn't get him near and platform it because it's a police matter. It's not for TikTok. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not my place to get her involved. Like, I wouldn't, even if she wanted to, I wouldn't. Because it's nothing... At the end of the day, right, whatever police case they've got going on, respectfully, I don't care. It's none of my business. Not my monkeys, not my circus. Do you know what I mean? Why should I care? Why should we care? But they love it. Because they just love the attention and drama they get from it because they don't have any friends and no life.
After I said it, I have to be careful because it's children with it.
Right, okay. Was it not?
And I own my shit, and I said to the police. It was me who phoned the police and told them what I'd said.
Right, okay.
On the same days I said it.
Well, do you know what, Laura? Whatever happens, I mean, it's all over TikTok now, isn't it? And I'm sure, like, you know, Corey's going to be super invested in getting to the bottom of what's going on, and we'll just cover it. But, you know...
Well, when the orders are put back on him, because there is a solicitor being brought involved, and restraining orders will be placed, and stuff like that, because he lives a street away from me. He's got no reason to be on my street or anything like that. And he's hanging around my home, vandalising my home and stuff like that and everything, which I can prove that as well. And everything like that. And literally...
Yeah, the lopsided that is.
It will come to light, and the restraining orders will be taken and paid. I've asked for a disclosure from the police to prove that he was bailed previously and what his bail conditions were. So obviously, it's him that's going to be in trouble.
Hi, my Laura. Laura, sorry, can I just have...
Like I say, I haven't seen everything that's...
It's just weird. They're such weird people. Like, imagine, like, I'm telling you now, Red's job was to take over Jeremy Kyle's 10 o'clock slot. And I will not be told otherwise. Because the people in that live, and I stand by what I said, I'm sorry, but how many times does she open the boxes and it's full of unstable people who aren't all there and they've got a screw loose or they're a few sandwiches short of a picnic? That is your community. You are the driver of the happy bus, Miss Red. Oh my God. How embarrassing. What the fuck? Oh, I think this is this.
Hey there, TikTok creators. Let's have a real talk about something I've been seeing lately. This idea that you're not responsible for what happens in those guest boxes during your live streams. I hate to burst your bubble, but that's not quite how it works. Think of it this way. When you're hosting a party at your house, you're responsible for who you let in, right? Your live stream works the same way. You're the one with the power to invite guests, manage who stays, and decide who needs to go. Sure, you might have moderators helping you keep things running smoothly. Kind of like having friends help you watch the door at that party. But at the end of the day, it's still your stream, your rules, and yes, your responsibility. I know some creators think—
This is Nosy Lulu's page. She's very intelligent. I messaged the other day, I was like, so intellectual.
Well, I can't control what my guests say or do. But here's the thing. You absolutely can control who gets to stay in those boxes. If someone's not following
Oh, really, Vianney?
you have the power and the responsibility to remove them. Bottom line, when you hit that go live button, you're taking on the role of host, manager, and guardian of your content. Those boxes aren't independent territories, they're part of your stream, and what happens in them falls under your watch. So choose your guests wisely, stay alert, and remember, your stream, your responsibility. Hey there, TikTok creators.
Acetone will do that, Vianney. Yeah, so I think that's the best way to put it. She put it better than I could have done. Like, you are responsible for it. The reason you have these mods is to moderate your live, moderate your chat. Because remember, guys, when Dead Wings got crucified for what somebody said in his chat about Cockapoo, and they said he was responsible for it, it's his live. Well then, Red, if we go by all your own narratives then you were responsible for everything that gets said in your chat, in your lives. And there's some vile things that get put in your lives. Absolutely vile. So you can't crucify one person for one thing and then do another. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately, hun. So this is what, I think this is what happened in Corey's live.
Tell you the truth, I'm pissed off. Excuse my language.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I think that what Laura's been doing is absolutely disgusting in any way, shape or form. I don't think that she should be allowed to get away with what she's doing. Okay? The police I've spoken with.
Yeah.
Apparently the police have stated to me she's allowed to, okay, because it's slander, and the police do not deal with slander charges.
Okay.
Yeah, they only deal with like offences like threats to kill and stuff like that. They've told me to apply to the courts and put an injunction against her, which I'm also doing. Yeah. But since I put that post on Facebook, the amount of people have come forward is overwhelming.
Can I ask you, before we carry on this conversation in any way, shape or form, she made an accusation against you, right, which is when I was cam 2-ing. She said that apparently you messaged a child or something asking for overnight stays. What is that?
Correct, her daughter. Now, her daughter is also on this live, I believe.
Oh, is she in here somewhere, is she?
Her daughter is on this live, I believe, as well.
Okay.
Now, I've inboxed her daughter outright, because her daughter's an adult. Okay, now she's legal age, she's an adult of 18 years of age.
Okay.
I have asked her if she has stated this in any way, shape or form to her mother. Or is her mother basically lying for the attention? Basically, people are feeling sorry for her so she can get the followers, okay?
Right.
The more followers you get on TikTok, the more famous you become and you get paid for it. That's what I'm doing. I've inboxed her daughter to ask her if she has stated this to attend the police station, so we can deal with the situation. And I've also tagged Laura. And if Laura is happy to go to the police station, and so is her daughter to go to the police station, I'll go to the police station, no problem, and clear my name.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that in any way, shape or form.
This is very sinister. Like, why are you messaging your ex-girlfriend's daughter? That's weird in itself. I don't speak to any of my parents' exes. That's weird. Like, it's very sinister, trying to brush it. Like, notice how he brushed off straight away about the comment about sleeping over it. He's gone straight to talk, trying to deflect onto something else.
Her own family member, okay, has come towards me, yeah, in town centre yesterday, or the day before, sorry.
So personally, I think Corey platforms pedalos now.
And told me outright she has 4 mobile phones, 2 tablets, a laptop, and a phone watch.
Brushed over
Why the
it, yeah.
hell would anyone in their right mind, okay, have so many communication items?
So how long have you known Laura?
4 years. I'd say just over 5 years.
Okay.
I split up with my girl.
Oh, so he's got his new girlfriend coaxing him next to him as well. And this isn't me defending Laura. This is me from an outsider's point of view who doesn't know either of them, who's judging by what I see.
Friend after a 14-year relationship. Basically, my head was all over the place.
Yeah.
Now, at the time, Laura stated online, she put a post online, saying that she was a professional singer and looking to create a band. Now, obviously, I love my music as well. Yeah, I know it's laughable. I know exactly, mate, it's laughable, okay?
I'm not saying anything,
Said,
yeah.
The only word I can describe her as singing, yeah, is Susan Boyle being choked by Sam Smith, and they created the Love Child. That's the only word I can use, yeah?
So this is a man who has got a case against this woman because she's harassing him, yet this is him now on a platform trying to insult her and degrade her. I'm seeing straight through this.
She told me she was a professional singer. So obviously, I messaged her to create the band. The first couple of days we started talking, she invited me to a local karaoke bar. Okay, because she just come up to me, outright, and questioned our relationship and said, how long have you been in a serious relationship with Laura for? That was flag number 1, okay? I just thought nothing of it. I said, well, when I'm in a relationship, she keeps telling people who was in a relationship. No, he was not.
Oh, I'm
okay,
getting the creeps I am.
Yeah,
Well,
massively, yeah. No, he was not. Okay? The only way I can describe it is like baby reindeer. Yeah? Then, a couple of weeks after that, I went to Cardiff to watch Jeff Dunham show.
Thank you, Vicky.
Yeah? That finished 10:30 at night. I walked out of the show back to my hotel room. Yeah? She stood right outside my hotel room at 10:30 at night. Yeah? My words were to her, what the hell are you doing here? Oh, I had a hospital appointment. I said, what, 10:30 at night? She said, no, 3:30. So she waited 7 hours, yeah, in Cardiff Town Centre for the show to finish just to come see me. Red flag number 2. Then obviously nowhere, my best friend, yeah, was her best friend at the time.
I am here.
Yeah, well, she's right by there now, which is by there. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh, it's not a girlfriend, it's his best friend. But oh my God, protect that child from the man. He's concerning. He shouldn't be around children.
Yeah, which was okay. Laura's best friend at the time.
Okay.
So we stayed neutral between that side aspects. We still stayed in communication.
Yeah, because you shared friends, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Now, I basically told her I wanted nothing to do with her because I realised how crazy she was. Ranting in town centres, kicking off at public people, kicking off in hospitals with hospital staff, the works. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Says that I want nothing more to do with you.
Okay.
We went our separate ways. But we says we still stay neutral due to my friend. That's the one, yeah, whose baby she has gone and threatened to kill.
To unalive my child.
Yeah, on a live TikTok video.
This baby.
Yeah, last week. Okay.
You've got proof of that, haven't you?
Yes, we've got more video.
Right?
Yeah, we've got the video evidence. The police have seen this. Okay, and basically taken the situation of the threats to kill forward. Yeah, they've also told me yesterday, the police, that they're well aware of Laura Phillips and the amount of time she phones in the police and wastes.
So I got told that her real name's Rachel, but is that wrong?
Her real name originally was Rachel Tutton. Okay, but later on in the year she changed it by deed poll to Laura Phillips.
To Laura Phillips, got you.
Yeah, don't know why. Don't have a clue the reason why she changed
that
it.
baby up, like, you know, when Michael Jackson was showing his kid over the balcony with the blanket over his head. That's what it reminded me of then.
Her whole name, but she did. Also, okay, she's accused me of stalking her, yeah, and making funny phone calls to her.
Blanket, yes.
Now, a year after this, I had 2 police officers knock my door. Okay, this is crazy. Yeah, which I've questioned the police on this. Knocked my door and said, Mr. Trinder, we need to take you in for questioning, as you had an accusation of you making funny phone calls to Laura Phillips. I hadn't even got a number. I had it in ages. I said, no problem, let's go. They took my phone off me on my tablet for 6 months, okay, to investigate it. Come back with absolutely nothing whatsoever. Nothing at all. Yeah, that wasn't that one. But if this is the case as well, she's accused me of her daughter, yeah.
I'm going to be real. I think at this point, I think they're both as bad as each other, but he's mansplaining so bad. Like, you know, when he brushed over the thing about the daughter.
So she didn't really accuse you of anything. I think the only thing that everyone was concentrating on is...
He's been telling everyone in town centre, everyone on social media that I'm a paedophile.
Because it was quite wild. You can't say that word, by the way. You've got to say PDF.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah.
It's okay.
Accusing me of that nature.
Yeah, because what she just said now, which I noticed on her... I think she was with her daughter. And what I noticed on her daughter's face is she said, well, that guy was messaging you when he was 15. It was that guy. And then her daughter's eyes just rolled. As in,
no.
You know,
no,
that's not
this
true.
is that's a massive lie.
Yeah.
Okay, when we was talking, me and Annabelle, which is a daughter, okay, which is on the live now, okay, because obviously she's legal age, it was a three-way conversation. Laura was tagged in it, I was tagged in it.
How recent was this?
Say it again, sorry?
How recent was it?
About 3 years ago now.
All right, okay, cool, yeah.
It was all tagged in the conversation, like a WhatsApp call, playing games and stuff. Okay? You ask Annabelle outright if this is any way, shape or form what I've been saying is true. Because I would love to hear Annabelle's side of this story. All I was ever nice to Annabelle because Annabelle was going through a lot. Yeah, at the time. She was skipping.
Well, if we go off the clicks mentality, EQ had a friend who had a son that age, and she was a wrong un for being around him. So really, Corey, you shouldn't be platforming this man because, you know, he's admitting that he had contact with a 15-year-old and that he spoke to a 15-year-old. So if we go off your whole size mentality, then you shouldn't be speaking to a 15-year-old. That's weird.
Under the mother's care, though, was she?
Laura's got 5 children, okay? None of them whatsoever are under Laura's care. 2 of them live with a stepmother.
Yep.
I believe another 2 of them live with a sister.
And the other one's adopted.
And the other one is adopted because he's got serious disabilities. Okay. Now, also, she's been accused of stalking someone else and sexually assaulting someone else.
Who's that?
SA.
Exactly, Angela.
Yeah, which his name is Charlie Max Music.
SA.
SA, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
I've heard about this. Can you explain a bit more about that story with Charlie?
No, basically, Charlie Max is also a busker. Yeah, he's very, very good.
He's very...
He goes all around the country singing. He's phenomenal, okay? Now, I met him in Cumbrae.
Right, so just for the live, hold on 2 seconds. Guys, this is Charlie Max, if you don't know who this is. He's a busker, he's the easiest singer.
Yes.
So that's Charlie Max. Right, so what did she do to him or with him?
No, basically, that she said she was friends with him for years. Okay.
Thank you, Jess.
I asked Charlie, and Charlie said, yeah, I've known her a while. But then all of a sudden, Charlie was becoming like 30,000 followers in Cumbrae Town Centre. I helped him reach that goal.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, then she started following more around the country. Okay.
Getting on
trains going to Bath, getting on trains going to Swindon to follow this guy. Then all of a sudden, I'm on a bus going to my parents' house. She comes on ranting to the bus driver, stating that Charlie Max...
all the fake exposure pages of Laura and Ben, I'm going to be honest with you, and I've said it 5 minutes ago, I don't really care. I don't care what's gone on. I really don't give a shit. You can come look at my page for this. I actually don't care. I'm just evaluating how Corey is platforming someone who talked to a 15-year-old.
Is accused of stalking.
None of my business.
And the works. Now I'm on the back of the bus. Yeah, she didn't realise I was on the back of the bus until I said, "Oh, what's going on, Laura?" So she told me outright. But I did not know that also he's accused of sexually assaulting her in a public in a public place. I did not know this. I don't know if this is still ongoing, an investigation. I don't know. I haven't spoken to Charlie Max regards to it.
Exactly, Piper.
Obviously, if the police is still dealing with that, that's the police side aspects.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I don't want no harm to Laura. I want nothing to do with the girl. I have put on my Facebook, people were threatening to go to her house. I have told them do not go to the house whatsoever and cause trouble or drama because they'll end up getting arrested and you should end up pressing the charges on them.
Yeah.
Because that's what Laura does.
Yeah, yeah. You could tell that. She rang the police. She rang the police just because I wanted you in my box.
Surprise. I said the police have said they're well aware of it, okay? I just want, everyone to know that this woman, the only way I can describe her, needs absolutely mental help. She needs help. I feel sorry for her. I don't understand, for love or money, why she is doing this in any way, shape or form. She has caused so much hell for so many people.
It's difficult, isn't it? I think, because obviously my natural mind would go, well, she's got somewhat of a disability, therefore you should give her a bit of leniency.
Yes, she does. She does suffer with real bad mental health. I will give her that. And I do believe she does suffer with real bad disabilities. I do believe that does not affect a way of logic of thinking.
Yeah.
And a logic of mind.
And to go around to threaten a 6-month-old baby who doesn't know any different, as a mum, I have to protect my child.
You're right.
And I have gone to the police.
You do. Personally, I would run a mile from this friend as well. I'd want no involvement in any of it. I would just say, all of you just piss off. Like, I don't want me and my kid being dragged into this shit.
About it. But they're waiting to do more investigation and to arrest her. But I'm the one who's got to sit there and protect my child, and she's threatened to phone.
But you were once friends with her, wasn't you?
Yeah, so
what caused the argument for her to turn around and wish her baby home?
So 12 years ago, I had my daughter taken off me. She went up for adoption due to drug use.
Yeah.
Just wasn't able to look after my child back then. And then when I was pregnant, I had 140...
This is literally Jeremy Kyle talk. What the hell?
2 referrals to social services saying I smoked C and H.
Was that from her?
That was from her. So obviously...
She called social 144 times.
On me. And my child was then put on the at-risk register.
Like, stop oversharing. Stop oversharing to strangers on the internet. Corey doesn't care. He's using you for content. He's making money off the shit you've been through, and you're oversharing on his platform. He's sat there raking in the gifts while you're sat talking about your trauma and what you and your family have been through. Stop doing it on an app with strangers.
The drug test. I passed my drug test. I don't do drugs.
Well done. I'm proud of you for that, to be fair.
My child is in my care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No child protection, no social services. And since then, she's threatened to go to social services, saying my child's neglected. My child is definitely not neglected. No. My child is very, very looked after. Every day, my child is like fed. Say hi, yeah? Say hi, Bobby. No.
Too good looking.
Say hi.
As long as you don't cry, I'm happy. I don't mind.
No, she won't cry. She's happy now. I've sat back long enough and took all her shit.
So what caused the argument for her to wish harm?
You tell me. I don't know.
Basically, that she didn't like the fact.
She didn't like the fact that
me and Georgina come friends.
Yeah.
Come friends.
And she got jealous over it, basically, I believe.
And she was in Cumbrae Town Centre, I think it was about 3 weeks ago. I had my child, my niece, my 2 nieces and my best friend's little girl, and she was chasing me the whole of Cumbrae, which is on a live. I've got the recording. She phoned, I don't know if you've seen the video, but I'll send it after this. She then called the police, 101, and said to the police, I'm going to unalive them both.
Laughing
on the phone to the police, and the police officer said, what do you mean you're going to unalive? And she said, KILL. TikTok shop.
Can you message her a WhatsApp number so we can get the video so we can show the live?
Yes, please.
I'm okay, thank you.
So yes, I can send the videos. You can have my WhatsApp, whatever. Sent the videos, and she was sat on one of the lives doing tarot cards.
Yeah.
Sat there. I can't even show you because I haven't got my new phone. She was sat there laughing that she was phoning social services.
Yeah.
Like, sat there, like a witch, laughing that she was ringing social services on. And child is very, very well looked after.
And a family member has stated to us, she has done it to many more people. phoning social services to good parents, just causing so much waste of time to the public who need basically other help, social services people.
Yeah.
Does it for their own amusement and satisfaction. Which is
Charlie's a very nice guy. Laura was there for his stalker. He suffers from really bad mental health due to
Charlie Max, I've only met Charlie once or twice.
Charlie is lovely.
And he's lovely. He doesn't go out to hurt anyone. He just busks, does what he enjoys, and that was it. And Laura stalked him for so many. She even got to the point she went to a tattoo and had his name tattooed on her leg.
Yeah.
I've heard about this part.
Also,
thank you, Kim.
Also, now I feel sorry for him because he will not come back, to Cumbrain because of what Laura's gone and done to him.
I don't blame him.
No, nor me.
It is very scary.
Corey will platform anything though. Look at when Zach sent him fake info and he was all excited in No Faces Live, like, wait till what comes out about you comes out, Zach. Da, da, da. And Zach was like, ha ha, it was me the whole time messaging you. They're idiots. They just, you could literally message them their most crazy story and they'll just run with it. They don't even care. Like, it's crazy.
I'm going to Cumbrain on my own anymore.
She won't even go in, Georgina won't even go into Cumbrain anymore because we honestly, hand on heart, believe, she's a danger to herself and what she has stated she would do, I'm 95% certain she'll do it.
Yeah.
And I need to protect my child. My child's my life.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, at all costs.
And she is like, I go above and beyond for my child. And for someone to sit there and say they're ringing social services because they got great concerns that my child's severely underweight and severely neglected. My child's not underweight. My child's mean every milestone.
You can see a happy baby.
Like, she's so happy. She talks all the time.
It's like a real life baby reindeer, and that's the problem.
Yeah, I've asked the police,
that was going to be my next question. But what did the police advise you to do from here forward?
The police advised me to go straight to get a solicitor and take it to court and burn massive injunction.
Is that a civil route?
I'd be phoning solicitors today. I'd be phoning solicitors today and to get that ball rolling. Also,
but in terms of an actual legal case, there is nothing against you at the moment.
Not against me. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Everything that she's done is classed as civil, not lawful.
Yes.
Right.
No. Only part from one. Only a part of Georgina's threatening to kill the baby.
Yeah.
And Georgina, which the police are now taking that matter and taking it a lot further. That's it. That's the only thing. That's the only, I believe, thing she has against her. But I have been told a number of people who messaged me yesterday have also gone to the police regards to her now and what she's done to them. I don't know the side aspects of what those allegations are, but the police have told me that they are well aware of her and have a case building up against her.
Okay.
I've asked the police to take all of her phones, her tablet, all off her, so she can't cause any more drama. Because I believe as well, mate.
I've asked the police to take all her phones and her tablets off her so she can't cause any more drama. This is fucking insane. Right, let's go on to the next part.
They're going to be massively.
That's fake. That Laura Phillips account is fake.
Okay. Also, another thing I noticed earlier on is that in her live, now obviously Charlie Max is the one, as you know.
They are simple, yes.
There was a conversation between them both. Like I sent the video of, stating that when she said I was in a massive relationship, the comment was, "Are you sure you was not friends just like us?" So if that is the real Charlie Max, which I don't believe it is, I believe that's a fake account as well. But if it is the real Charlie Max, inbox me, mate, 'cause you know who I am. Please inbox me and let me know is this you.
I definitely don't think it's him.
No, I 100%.
He's absolutely petrified of the woman.
I don't believe it either for 1 second. But she was having like a proper conversation with him, like it's 100% him.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit.
And that's the scary thing. I think she deludes herself. I think it's
massively.
It is genuinely like a real life.
So this singer, she was getting messaged off a fake account of someone pretending to be this singer. So she was obviously thinking that there was something more going on. She's obviously, he said she's not there mentally. She's got things like issues. So she was messaging an account she thought was this guy. So yeah, rightly so. If she was stalking him, she shouldn't have done. but she was under the impression she was essentially being catfished by a fake account of him and thought she was speaking to him. That account was probably saying, come see me here, come see me. Do you know what I mean? There is two sides to every story. So he's just basically given her an excuse for what happened.
Baby reindeer.
Yeah, it is, mate. It is. And I said, I don't believe that me and Charlie is the only ones she's gone and done this to. I really don't believe it. I believe there's others out there who eventually are now going to come forward. And I hope they do. Because I said, originally at first, I did think of it as stalking vibes, but I didn't click on at the time because obviously my head was all over the place on my breakup with my ex-partner. But I just thought nothing of it of ways. But as I later got on, I'm thinking to myself, this is not...
She was recording you on the bus?
Yeah, she records me on... I don't drive, okay? I get public transport. This is crazy. Now, obviously, the worst thing is for me, yeah? And
another one at the bottom of the bar, I don't drive, I take public transport. That's a flex.
Honestly, yeah, she lives right behind me.
The bus, the happy bus.
Which is the worst. Yeah, she currently lives right behind my house.
Right behind my house.
Unfortunately for me.
Look at that Charlie Max account is in, so that's Laura.
Oh, marvellous. Yeah, but I rely on public transport, okay? But she's full aware of. I'm going past on a public bus, when she's walking down the street. She'll...
How is this even relevant to the story?
Pull her phone out and record the bus. You work that one out.
How are you
I would
feeling?
be like, look at him on the bus, this stinking shit. I would, to be fair, I would. I can't talk.
How's your mental
That's what
health?
I do to wind someone up.
Honestly, I literally after my breakup, it took me a long time to get back to myself.
Yeah.
And I got there. I absolutely got there. But this last, I'd say 4 or 5 days, I have not slept because of it. I have not eaten because of it. I just wanted the situation dealt with quick as possible. And I said, I begged the police to deal with it, but they said the police couldn't deal with it due to it being slander charges. I just want to clear my name. And if this, honestly, the food delivery says she's stating is being delivered and the taxi's going to her house, if this is happening, then I absolutely hope to God they do catch the person doing it, because I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I wouldn't wish that on any person. But
you've got cameras and stuff around your house?
I do, yes. I have CCTV.
So
and so is Georgina now. Georgina's got a video doorbell. I have CCTV.
Yeah, good.
But, if she is stating, this is crazy, okay? This is easy to do. Easy to do, Laura, if you're listening. Now, she's stating food is being ordered to a house and being delivered to, Now, obviously, if food is being ordered to someone's house, that food's got to be paid for somehow. Either by card...
Well, not all the time. Like, I could go on Just Eat Now, make an order, and all they've got is my email, but I said I paid in cash. So not all the time. But again, I wouldn't really feed into those storylines. I think she's given you enough. She's saying, this is happening to me, and blah, 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 blah. I don't think it is happening to her.
No,
I feel extremely sorry for you. I feel sorry for your friend in the back, in the back as well, for having, harm wished upon a young daughter. Do you know what I mean? And, like, that's disgusting in any way, shape or form. I really think that you should push this in the legal route with your sister.
I am going to 100%.
And then as soon as you get a charge or some sort of non-molestation order.
The only reason I come forward as well is...
So you notice how he said, I am going to, but then he already spoke about going to the courts, that he's already got something in process with the courts to get a non-mol. But now he's saying that he is going to. There's always flaws in these people's stories all the time.
Uploaded a video. She was live on a video. And someone said on that live video, I don't know who it was, but the person was called Frederick.
Me too, Thomas.
Okay.
That's all I know. Stated that you need to stop abusing Ben. That's the only reason I come forward. And her reply was, on the live, I will never, ever stop abusing Ben.
And I've got that live recording on my phone.
And Georgie's got that live recording.
One of my mods have sent you over a number that you can message us on WhatsApp. Could you send me over all the videos that you got?
Yeah, that's no problem at all. I'm happy to do that in any way, shape or form. And that's the only
show you that after these guys leave, all right?
Like
we'll show you
the only reason I come forward was because she stated she would never, ever leave me alone.
I know who's Ben now.
And all I want is peace, quiet. I want to be left alone, go my way, she goes hers.
Did you always live next to her, or did she, move in?
Yes, I've lived behind her for about 16 years.
Oh, okay, cool.
But obviously, when I was with my partner, I didn't really know her. Obviously, I knew of her. I knew, I seen her in the street walking past from time to time.
Yeah.
But I didn't know, actually...
Right, I'm bored of this, but what I'm going to say is if she said that about the kid, that's wrong. She shouldn't have said that. But he shouldn't also be messaging someone's 15-year-old daughter. It's weird. At the end of the day, I think him and Laura are both as bad as each other, and they should just bang their heads together and just get on with the day. Because this is embarrassing. I'm watching this now and thinking, why the fuck has Corey even platformed this? This is weird, man. Like, these are not normal, wired-up people. These are people that shouldn't have internet access without a carer with them. It's so weird. I don't have a clue why he platformed this. Clearly, if he thought he'd get some sort of views because it's a Welsh person, I don't fucking know. But they're boring. And I'll be real, I don't care. I just wanted to prove a point that Corey will just sweep over the 15-year-old girl comment, which he did. It's insane, isn't it? Yeah, there's a lot of deflection. A lot. Oh, what's this? Hi guys, come with me to report Hayley Comet for harassment.
Well, today is a new day. Give thanks to life. All praises to the Lord.
Oh my god, it's been like a day at the police today for everybody.
I'm sanctified. Nah, make them stress me. Me a wall of vibe. With Red Boom, TJ, and Moon, and my board to fight. And the Lord is around us. In blessings surround us. May not care who like me. Me just a go and show love. And the Lord is around us. In blessings surround us. May not care who like me. Me just a go and show love. Oh, far me I come from. But a journey. Good thing God got me. See it and you feel it. Far me I come from. Life has meaning. Get the youth keep on believing. So see it and feel it.
That was nice. I liked that. That was a nice little montage. This is why.
I see no changes, all I see is racist faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace to races. We under, I wonder what it takes to make this one.
Adele's They are driving me insane. I am at the very, very close point to getting in my car, finding London Star and dragging her around fucking London. I swear to God. I'm gonna drop now because I...
Oh, scary. Oh, shiver my timbers. Shut up, man.
Adele's They are driving me insane. I am at the very, very close point to getting in my car.
Oh my god. Honestly, TikTok today is wild.
That he's not going to be back for...
This is one of Lucy's Bribe Tribe member, has a lot to say on certain creators. She's also Luke the Judge's mod. Oh my god.
For a very long time.
Who's this?
Taking a break.
Lottie.
I don't bother with any of those.
Oh, hi Laura. I do believe you were bullied in Miss Red's live this morning. I'm not going to let you in the box purely because I don't believe what was talked about should really even be on TikTok. I think you should leave it to the police to deal with. And that man's a weirdo. It's obvious. Like, stay away from Corey. He was just using your drama and your things going on in your life to get views and make money off it.
Yeah, I'm glad you don't.
No, I don't know. I've got like friends that I've made through.
Why is she moving like this?
Corey, Luke, and
you follow Pearl, don't you?
She's gurning her face
Pearl,
off.
I got in Pearl's box the other night.
Oh, you can thank me if you want, Laura, but I don't want to like discuss it. But you can come in and say thank you if you want. I don't mind that.
No, I just want to say thank you.
No,
honestly.
it's all right. I think there was flaws in his story. I called him straight out.
I just wish if people knew the half of it, like, I just want to say thank you because it's like literally you're the only person out of all of them that have had my back.
Oh, it's all right. To be honest, I don't think it should be on TikTok at all.
No, it
whatsoever.
shouldn't be. And I mean, like, the hell I've been put through is ridiculous. And I've had it for 3 years.
Yeah, if I was you, I would just keep anything personal life off TikTok because you've got to remember they're not your friends. They don't care. They just want to make money off it.
I mean, Corey was threatening to put a B-U-L-L-E-T from my head.
Oh, Laura, he's threatened to throw acid on me. He's an awful person.
I just respect you for it. Like, I mean, there's been days where I've been trembling. I walked through town today and I had 5 acts of threats towards myself.
I know
in
what
my
you
local
mean.
town centre.
But Miss Red's into life for it. She enables all them men to speak down to women. We see it every single day. We call it out every single day.
I've got the
She loves
recordings
it.
anyway, even the ones from tonight when I was in bingo and it was being put out there again. I've got the recordings. They're being sent to the police and the police can deal with it that way.
That's that's the best way to do it, Laura. But if I was you, I would just not even speak on them because you're giving them what they want.
Everyone who supported me and stuff like that, I really, really, really appreciate it. And so did my family.
You're welcome.
I'm going to drop back down now and let you get on with your life. I just thought I'd come in and say thank you.
No worries. Have a lovely evening, darling. Get some sleep.
And you.
Thank
I will.
you.
Thank you, darling. Thanks, bye.
There you go, guys. You can do FYP and not sit and delve into someone's personal life and story. You can just say it as it is. It's not that hard. Anyway, back to Lottie Gurning.
I've been in Pearl's Box.
Yeah, I kind of went in a couple of weeks back feeling brave when I had a drink.
Stop drinking. And stop drinking now.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
I basically turned around. Joe Bennett was coming out about Luke that day. When Talia's house got
this
smashed.
isn't that one. This is a different one.
She smashed it herself.
Yeah, don't be talking about it though, because you don't
But
understand.
I got in Pearl's box and I said, look, Pearl, keep doing what you're doing. And
you gave your opinion.
Yeah, I gave my opinion basically on
No,
it.
this isn't Big Gift of Lottie. This is a different Lottie.
Yeah, well, they're
See, Chester,
Oh, yeah, he's a bit of a weirdo.
he actually called me
Thank
Lucy's
you,
stalker
Cass.
on live once.
Well, you did go a little bit overboard with her music.
No. At the end of the day, you want to produce somebody that's not signed.
You want to produce or you want to promote?
Promote.
That's the word, yes.
So she's unsigned.
Look how big her pupils are.
Yeah.
You kind of want to promote her music. So if I do videos like I do for Fia,
all your reels were just of her music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, that's just you not knowing you, etc. So
Now, look at what happened in Deleted Vanjie's box with BPD Lisa earlier. Luke came jumping in. She's vulnerable. She's vulnerable. How come their community just seems to be full of vulnerable people? Is it because they're easy to manipulate and they're easy to control? I don't know if this woman's got a health condition or if she's just going in a face off. She was talking about drinking, saying about not wanting to stop drinking or something. To me, you know, God knows. It could be either. So we can't just assume, really, can we? But why is your community just full of vulnerable people? Why are you getting vulnerable people to fight your battles for you?
you just have to ignore them sort of people.
yeah. Well, Lucy found out and she jumped into Pearl's box when Chester was there and she was like, you do realise the person that you just went on live with slagging me off and calling her my stalker.
This is on the cult FYP.
She's autistic. This, that, the other. I was
I
like,
know,
"You
it's making me a bit
didn't have to."
seasick
She
as
was
well.
like, well, at the end of the day, you shouldn't come on starting calling you that he's not going to be back for a very long time. He was taking a break.
I don't.
It's a community of vulnerable people. Very vulnerable.
So this is what I mean, like she's saying, they're controlling. That woman has just allowed everyone to jump in there, and then literally, did you see what she said to what Sophie said to her?
I didn't. I got a call. Listen, I'm going to be real honest with you. I didn't see any of it because I'm away from TikTok today. I've seen nothing apart from misreads. I've seen nothing. I got mods ringing me saying, "Luke, one of your supporters is in with Angie now, and she's getting
So
absolutely."
basically, I don't know where the clip is. I need to find it of what actually happened in the box because it was quite funny. But she was saying that she's hello, Millen, my darling. Everyone, give Millen a follow. So basically, she said she was triggered by that mug that I bought. She said I was triggered. It was triggered. I said, I know pottery's very intimidating. Like, what the fuck? But then when you question the creators they support, what they do, they just go, oh, no. Oh my God, take it up with TikTok shop, please. I don't give a fuck.
So I went in there, they muted me, they blocked me out the live. How is that fair, what they've just done to that woman?
Well, I'll tell you exactly what's just gone in there. She's obviously saying
It says Jim will fix it.
about all of what she's going through. She's got BPD and numerous other things. And then Sophie goes, I'm in the room, I'm hoping you have an episode breakdown.
I never said I hope you have an episode or a breakdown. I said crash out, crash out.
That's what you say, guys.
There you go.
Fucking episode. Have an episode.
And this Sophie.
See, how does something happen 2 minutes before then they still can't get the story straight? I said have a crash out. I said crash out, Lisa, crash out.
Absolute freak. Keeps going on about you bigged Corey up.
Crash out, that's it. Crash out,
She's
crash out.
absolutely straight. She's focused in on me because I bigged Corey up when I didn't even know what was going on. Right, Corey shouldn't have said what he said, we know that. But why is she targeting me? Why is she not targeting Corey? Why is she laying off Corey?
I laid off Corey, right, because Corey was texting Levi saying that I was bullying him and all this. So I feel a bit bad, a tiny bit, because I thought, oh, maybe I am bullying him a bit, but he deserves it. But to me, when someone waves a white flag like that, like, your girlfriend needs to stop, she's bullying me, that's when I think, oh, I don't know what, I'll lay off him for a bit, I'll go for someone else. So that's why I laid off him for a bit, but we'll go back onto Corey if that's what you want. Luke wants me to go for Corey instead, so we'll do that now.
He said it. Corey did the exposure on it. Listen, if you're a vulnerable person, please do not go into Delusive Angie's lives. If you are vulnerable, please stay away from that. What I've witnessed just happened on that woman is a disgrace to TikTok.
Yeah, it's just a joke. I just don't find any of it funny. You know
Alex,
what I mean?
they muted me and they blocked me out the live.
So us having a civilised conversation with BPD Lisa was a disgrace to TikTok. So not anything else you've done. Not what Corey says to people about throwing acid on their face, about putting things in their skulls. That's not a disgrace. But us having a conversation trying to understand where this woman's coming from is a disgrace to TikTok. Because she wasn't bullied in that box. No one was bullying her. Yeah, I did go at her a little bit and I said something to her, but then I was laughing about it and I was being fine afterwards. Like, it's my sense of humour. I've got a dark sense of humour. It's fine. I can say what I want. Exactly. It was a difference of opinion at best.
So they're probably thinking, oh, we're giving her views, get out of the box. And so that's all he's thinking.
Two trolls in there, Lou. And that Linz wants to shut her mouth as well. That Linz. I don't know why she thinks she's so cocky these days.
She jumped up.
Shut your mouth, Linz.
Just to mention me, that's all she did. She come in straight away. What about AB? Look, she's got an infatuation with me. She needs to stop her.
Why do they keep... She's gone in there, had a live, talked about her BPD... And why do they have to turn it onto us? Oh, they're obsessed, mate. They're absolutely... I've messaged Lisa. I begged her to get out the box. I said, please come out the box.
Yeah, that's the one that's messaging her as well. Don't worry, I've sorted that straight out.
Control, try... You're all going at a woman, asking her to have a breakdown. That is absolutely vile. I'm sorry, Alex, I'm going to have to go. But that is absolutely vile.
Wanting her to have a breakdown.
Thank you for the gifts, guys.
Wanting her to have a breakdown. So a member of your community tries to get brownie points by coming into Delusive Angie's live to spout her opinion. She brought me up into it. I went in and had a conversation with her, and it will cause her to have a breakdown. Well, if she's going to have a breakdown over something so minor like that, then she shouldn't be on the internet. That's my opinion.
See you in a bit, mate.
Action, see if they care about it, and then I can call them hypocrites.
Because of the people they support, because of the people they support,
So someone just say they tagged me in it. Let me find the clip. Oh no, that's a different clip. Where's the one of us in Delusive Angie's box? No, that's a different. Has someone tagged me in it? Because I can't fucking find it. Oh, tag me now, Case. It's on Blaster. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, it is.
They're meant to be funny.
Oh wait, is it? I don't know if no, this isn't it. That was just someone farting. No, I don't think that's it. Does anyone know? Let me have a look. I've probably been sent it. I've got like a PA that sends me all my clips, so let me see if they've sent it. Oh yeah. Oh no, that's just Nana's. Let me have a look. Oh, I've got it here. They have sent it. My PA sent me it, guys.
Over and over again, she's not vulnerable, but now you're treating her like she's a vulnerable lady because you've gone to the box and told her to get out of the box.
They are, yeah.
Who you tell to say, Luke?
I am going to come out anyway because
it doesn't stay.
The thing is, right?
Can I just say this is my point I was trying to make? You keep saying you're not vulnerable, but however, you've got Luke that's come in the box and said, Lisa, get out of the box.
Stop muting me.
You're not vulnerable. Why are you listening to this? PIYCK.
I don't think this isn't the full video, though.
Please, this ain't the life for you, darling.
You better listen to your master there.
No, the thing is, Lisa's opinions are valid.
Disgrace, mate.
Luke, have a day off.
When you control your box, are you okay?
I haven't got it, Casey. It's not coming on my tags. I've not got it. It's not there, hon. Have you tagged my other account, not this one? I need to tag my main account. This is a different video. I want to play the full clip. Let me have a look. Oh, I ain't got it. What page is it on? Sometimes my tags don't come through, you know. It's well annoying. Sweet Jar 1991 FYP. Thank you, darling. We've got it. Right. Where is it? Which one is it? Oh, here.
I just think all this abuse stuff is absolutely ludicrous, and this word is just disgusting, and I don't think anyone should be using or saying.
I agree with you, Lisa. I do agree. Yes. I think anyone should be saying it and calling people.
And just because I sit in someone's life doesn't make me any different to anyone else. I at the end of the day, I choose my morals, and I'm sorry, but
you choose your morals. Are you okay? But Lisa, I've got to say this. You just said you don't want to go into Sophie's life because of the mug. Yeah, and that's why you would.
No, it's not just. Did you not hear me? Did you not hear me? It's not just the mug.
Because I know Potter is extremely intimidating and it can be scary at times. But what else is it that triggers you from my lives? I'd like to know. I am actually.
Nothing triggers me. You're a despicable human being. The things that come out your mouth.
Oh,
so is Alex.
Like what?
Can
you give us an example, Lisa?
Specific.
No, because I'm not lowering myself to her level. Thank you.
Yeah, but you've just said that it's because she's
how she tries to do deep dives on people and it's just wrong.
I don't try, I do it, but do you know what the thing is? That they've done it to me first. I've only done it to people that have done it to me first.
Really?
So what's your answer to that? Yeah. So what's your answer to that, Lisa?
Who?
Corey.
Right.
Luke bigged him up, and then that's why I did it back.
Oh, well, Luke bigged him up, but he didn't do anything to you per se.
He bigged up somebody who laughed about me getting SA'd as an 11-year-old child.
I'm honestly going to stand up for Luke on that one.
You have kids, Lisa.
But that's none of your business.
I think you do, because I heard him in the background anyway.
You know what? That's quite funny,
If
because
you
I haven't
have
got no kids here.
children, don't mock other people's child essay and think that it's okay, saying, oh, well, that's fine. What's wrong with Luke bigging him up? What's right with it? Would you big up Jimmy Savile for what he did to children?
Excuse me, but I don't actually think Luke did he?
He did. He admitted it. I've got a clip of him admitting it yesterday.
I'll put it back up, because I didn't see it.
I'll play it on my show tonight. Come in at 9, babe.
I'm not coming in. No.
Oh, well, you miss out, hon.
Oh, God, oh, my God. I'm
know,
going to
you
lose
missed
sleep
out
over
so
that.
much. I bet you will. At least it's not the BPD keeping you up at night, hon.
Oh, God. Oh,
Can you just, Ange, because I'm struggling to understand this a little bit, right? Can you just clarify this for me, right? So, now I'm not having to go at anybody, right? But if someone is, and I'm going to say about the mug, if someone doesn't like the mug, but you're happy to sit in Alex's live,
for God's sake.
let me finish, before you say anything.
Why are you making this just about the damn mug? It's not just about, can't I have my opinion to someone?
You can have your opinion, yeah, but then it's a bit of like a different situation, because you go into Alex and he said crab paste and tea is about children.
Big deal. I don't know nothing about that stupid saying.
I just think,
big deal. Oh my God, BPD, Lisa, you are digging a hole here, hun.
To be honest, I think we're all as bad as
And anyway, Sophie, why bring kids into this again?
Because I'm an aunt.
You said it, not me.
You know what, Lisa? I think you've got to have that kind of energy. You've got to have it for everybody. If you're triggered and affected, you can't pick and choose who you're going to.
Do you know what I do? Do you know what I do? What I usually do, but I'm just sick of people coming out with, oh, you're vulnerable, or you're this, you're that, for going into someone's life. If I'm literally triggered, I stay out of people's lives. That's what I do.
I never said you're vulnerable, though, Lisa.
No, but a lot of people go, oh, the people that go into his lives are vulnerable, and no. Well, I mean, I think
if you have your what would BPD fall under? Would it be mental health condition? Would it be mental health condition? I don't know. What category does it fall under? Because you've literally got it in your mental health. So you've got your mental health condition in your username. Like, come on, hun.
Sense of humour is quite funny at times, to be fair. You know, I just think it's because what's happening here is you've got your thing going on with Alex. Yeah, you clearly don't like each other, but everyone's jumping on the bandwagon.
Listen, I'm not going to speak on him. I don't know if he's spoken on me. So, but other people have.
I'm going to change my username to potentially autistic Sophie.
It's up to them.
I'm not going to come in here and say so and so's doing this, so and so's doing that. That's not my nature. You know, I know people like to stir it, and that's why Sophie's probably coming here to try and,
I've got one of my best friends in real life has BPD, and I'd class her as vulnerable. Like, I've had to support her many times in life with not making bad decisions and helping her out when she's needed. It's very impulsive, flies off the handle. She does things and then regrets it instantly. I don't know if that's part of it. But she has to take like antipsychotics, I think they're called. And if she doesn't have them, she's a different person. I remember when she ran out and it was like she lost the plot. So I would class someone with BPD as vulnerable.
Like trying to throw a few little insults, thinking that's good.
It's rude. You just asked Sophie, why she talking at her children together?
No, she asked me whether. This is what you lot are like, right? This is what you lot are like, right?
No, but I'm saying.
So the reason I asked if this woman was a mother was because whenever I think of situations on TikTok, I always think, oh, how would I feel if my daughter was having this said to her, or something like that happened to my daughter, and people were laughing about it all over the internet. So that's, if you're a mother and you condone that, then you're a shitty mother. So BPD, Lisa, I'm telling you now, you're a shit mother. Ha ha ha.
things.
Just rude to her. She
You
was just
pick
rude to her
little
because you were rude
things.
to her. She was talking about her child.
Pick
again.
little
You said,
things,
why is she
right?
talking about children again?
No, Sophie was the one that turned around and said
Lisa,
to me,
come out the box, darling. There's no point even being in this live, darling.
But why, Luke, why are you controlling this lady? Because this lady is saying over and over again she's not vulnerable, but now you're treating her like she's a vulnerable lady.
I
Because
am
you've
as well.
gone to the box and told her to get out of the box. Who you tell to say, Luke?
I am going to come out anyway because
it doesn't stay.
the thing is, right?
Can I just say this is my point I was trying to make? You keep saying you're not vulnerable, but however, you've got to go and call the box and say, Lisa, get out the box.
Stop muting me.
You're not vulnerable. Why are you listening to this? E-R-I-C-K.
Darling, it's not. Come out the box, please. This ain't the live.
I want everyone in this live now to put whatever mental health condition you have in your name immediately. Even just little things like if you had chicken pox once, I want you to say you're chicken pox Karen. Do you know what I mean? We may as well. They all do it on TikTok now. I think it's to get sympathy. Anxiety changing. Go on, Jade, do it.
No, the thing is, Lisa's opinions are valid.
I'll be thrush Sophie because Levi keeps telling everyone I've got thrush, so I'll be thrush Sophie.
Praise, mate.
Leave Sophie.
When you control your box, are you a kid? Are you okay?
You control your boxes and let people go at this woman. You're a fucking disgrace.
When no one's having a go at this Lisa, people are not agreeing with her. So what? Okay, Linz, do you mind just backing Lisa and lie so you can just have an opinion that she...
Yeah, Sophie, you were wrong in. So was Levi and so was Angie.
What do you want me to do? People are having their opinions.
Angie,
Lisa, you said your issue with me was me delving into people's lives, but why is it okay for them to do it to me first?
Right, anyway, Sophie brought up kids yet again. I just think all this abuse stuff is absolutely ludicrous. And
Sophie brought up kids. If I brought up kids, I'd be saying, Lisa, your kids are ugly. Do you know what I mean? Like, that'd be bringing up kids personally. I asked if you were a mother. That wasn't bringing up kids. Asking if you're a mother. How is that? This is what I mean. You say the slightest thing and they're like, oh my God, you brought up kids. Did I name your kids? Have I doxed you and put all your kids' names on the internet? No. I've not. I haven't brought your kids up at all. Anyway, let's have a look at BPD's Lisa's post and see if we believe she's a vulnerable person. BPD Lisa, let's have a look. Oh, look, we find her straight away. Gen Xer, 45-year-old mother. I have EUPD as well. She just couldn't fit that all in. So she's got BPD and EUPD. What's EUPD? Ingrown toenails. I don't know what the hell that is. She's got EUPD, HDMI, emotionally unstable. Oh, emotionally unstable personality disorder. Yes, someone said that earlier. Right.
Right. I just want to set a record straight.
Yes, Lisa, let's hear it.
In my opinion, my experiences, I am seriously getting highly offended by people like CA, Sophie Bailey, calling people like myself who support different creators vulnerable. No, I'm not vulnerable because I go into him. I go into a
you know she means business when she addresses me by my government name.
Creator that you don't like. I go in there because I feel comfortable in there and I can relate to their humour.
Oh, crab paste and tears.
I didn't say I accept it all. I don't. I do not.
Did you hear that confession? She said she can relate to their humour. Well, Alex's humour's mocking pedalo chairs and stuff. Oh my God. Crab paste and tears, she can relate. Oh my God.
Accept it all. But everyone says things, slip of the tongue, and maybe it's wrong, and as long as they own it and say, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, fair enough, yeah? It doesn't make us women vulnerable because we go in.
Is that what it is,
No.
Megan?
Okay? I'd rather go into someone like that, that can have a joke and it
Not the Dragon Ball Z music playing in the background there.
interacts with their chat and has feelings and not say
come at someone because of their looks. And by the way, Sophie Bailey, what's wrong with Chippy's photo of him fishing?
So she does watch my lives. She does. What's right with it? What the hell?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And do you know what? My husband used to be a fisher, and his dad. My husband died 5 years ago.
Oh God, not the trauma dump.
So what? He put a picture of himself holding a fish. What gives you the right to judge someone like that?
Are you seeing this? Are you hearing this? What is wrong with Chippy holding a fish? Because I had a husband that died that went fishing, and that's offended me. And that's, do you get what I mean with this side of TikTok now? You mocked a man holding a fish, and my husband died, and he held fishes. Oh my God!
Come on.
I'm offended, triggered.
This is using his own feel, his own picture, not AI. And also, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, and you all call us.
God forbid I've got a brand, hun. Oh my God, at least he used his own picture. No, it was posted on a Facebook group about fishing in Shipton, actually. It was a Facebook page where he wanted to show off the 15-ton carp that he found, actually, if we want to go into specifics, hun. It wasn't his profile picture. He doesn't have himself as a profile picture on Facebook.
People that have been through, trauma, victims. Well, no, we're survivors. And do we act like victims sometimes because we haven't had the skills?
And never act like a victim.
The help that we
Sophie, you
need.
offended me.
And for you to come on and say, if I told my life story, you'll be in tears, and you just get on with it. Well, I think you're lying to yourself.
She definitely listens to my lives, because these are all things that I've not said and they've not been. I haven't seen clips of these being said. So she does watch my lives on a fake account. Hello, Lisa. Oh my God, that's crazy. I said that last night. Oh, Alex Cam 2's me, actually. Yeah, so to be fair, she could have just heard it through Alex's.
I've been through a lot myself. And
she's quoted loads of stuff last night.
I've had to have 6 months of therapy, and come at me all you like with my therapy. I choose to do this therapy to.
When I've ever come at this woman about her therapy, I didn't even know she existed till this afternoon. What is she on about? This is what I mean. This side of TikTok, they're not wired up right. It is the happy bus life. I swear to God. Oh my God. These are the type of people that have to play with paper mache in a mental hospital. Colouring in and sticking things.
So that I could be a better human being. And,
she's talking crazy.
I can learn to regulate my emotions.
Thank you,
properly,
JD.
Face things,
anxiety, JD.
So that I can be an inspiration for my kids. And fair play to you, Sophie.
Thanks.
But just because you deal with it that way, it doesn't mean to say that everyone else has to. And you ripping people apart, when you're going on about how
yes.
Alex Brigham or Chippy speaks to women, they don't speak to all
thank
women
you,
like
Joe.
that. It's the few women that have come at them. Not all women. Not all women.
Not all women.
Okay.
Not all men, not all women.
It may be a particular one that hasn't been very kind to them. Do you know what I mean? So I'm really getting fed up now with people, saying that people that have mental health are loopy and they're victims and blah, 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 blah. Well, we're survivors, but
when I've ever said people with mental health are loopy and victims, never once has that come out of my mouth. I've said that many of you are vulnerable and you get manipulated on this app by these big creators because they know you're vulnerable. But you want to send your pip to these creators, you do that, hon.
Unfortunately, if you haven't dealt with it properly, then things can catch up with you.
Exactly, never
That's
said
my
that.
experience. So do what you want, but I just fed up with people like Canadian Angie and freaking Sophie Bailey and Delusive Angie just bloody saying that we're We're enablers because we sit in someone's room.
Yes.
Hello, are you feeling all right?
I don't know, are you?
Right. Anyway, to all the other people that are on the right side and my followers, hope you have a great day.
Oh, thank you. I had a lovely day.
I just want to set a...
Right.
So I just finished making my last video and I was watching it back and I just feel like I just need to talk, whether anyone listens or not.
So by the way, this was only a couple of months ago, and this woman saying she's not vulnerable. So I'm just going to show you that I believe she is. I can't sit with these thoughts. I've tried everything, like, you know, distraction, mindfulness. I've tried everything. And it's like, I'll open up and, you know, you'll probably all hate me, but I started therapy. And I'm not going to laugh at this because I actually do feel a bit sorry for her, but this just shows the manipulation that happens on this app.
Back last year, the end of last year, and after trying to take my life for the first time, because of everything that's gone on in the last, oh God, it's 5 years, nearly, since Andrew passed. And, you know, I got, during that time, I've been assaulted and other things.
There you go. I'm not even going to play it because that's deep. But this is the definition of a vulnerable woman. And I'm sorry, but I believe I stand by what I said when I said she's vulnerable and the clique are taking advantage of her. And now, you're right what they said. They are using her for collateral damage. And she can have whatever view she wants on me. But to me, like, that's upsetting when you see someone, when they're that sad that they post a video like that. She's hashtagged depression, anxiety, things like that. But you're now telling me that this, you know, that they're happy for her to go in someone's box, send her over to go in and give her opinions. Do you know what I mean? So you cannot sit there and tell me that this is not a vulnerable woman. And she can sit there and say, I'm not vulnerable. I don't think any of us want to admit that we're not vulnerable. But remember, Lisa, if you are watching, that what you post on social media is out there. I know people use this app as a way to discuss things if they have no one to talk to, things like that. There is agencies, people out there you can talk to. You don't have to plaster it on the internet, because I'm actually not an awful person, so I'm not going to use that against you. But there will be other people on this app that would. And it would be your side of TikTok that would use that against you, where they would laugh at that and take the piss out of you. So just be aware when you're posting these things publicly for everyone to see that I believe you are a vulnerable woman. And if you can't regulate your emotions to the extent where you are spouting hate about people, making false allegations that they haven't said. I don't know why. I don't know if it's to impress your leaders because you've been that manipulated by them. You feel like if you make a video on them, they'll put it on their show and promote you, because they won't. They won't. You're collateral damage to them. Anyway, to Pat Butcher. But there you go, guys. No, it's not a shameful thing being vulnerable. That's the thing. It's definitely not. I've got many friends who are in vulnerable situations. I've been in vulnerable situations before. But Lisa, it's not to you to decide what I went through when I was younger. It's not for you to decide what kind of life I had. You should just take my word for it, as I've took your word for it, that you're not vulnerable. I believe otherwise, but I will take your word for it that you believe you're not vulnerable.
Single done with TikTok in the competition. Anyway, so we're up against Brian May.
Exactly, Gillian. They're not the friends. Let's be realistic, right? Would Luke the Judge, Alex Brigger, Miss Red go out for a drink with her? They wouldn't. They're only giving us some sort of recognition because she gifts them. They wouldn't want a real life friendship with her. They wouldn't care less about her. They never would. They can't even stand each other, these people. Do you think that they'd understand that? Like, it's crazy. But do you know what? Like, I'm actually not a bad person, Lisa, as much as you think I am. And I hope whatever you've been through, I hope you heal from it. But I just cannot understand why me laughing at Chippy holding a fish is triggering to you, because that's wild. But if that's how triggered you get, my advice would be to stay off the internet.
I think it's possible. What's going on with this?
Yes, Harry, kiss my axe. How you doing, girl? Right, listen, can the
Is going to get a single done with TikTok in the competition. Anyway.
I don't think Brian May's in the competition, is he? I've not seen a post on Brian May's page saying that he's entering a TikTok competition. Right, just Nana, what's she got to say?
I don't monitor people's significance down to viewership, then unfortunately, Angie, you're I don't think you're going to be around for much longer, I'm going to be honest
So
with you.
this is after Luke called her vulnerable, but then Alex goes and jumps in just Nana's box with her. So you believe she's vulnerable yourselves, but then you're putting her in boxes causing trouble.
Because people starting to see you for who you truly are.
And do you know what it is, Alex, right? The other day I heard her, like somebody sent me a thing. She literally knows when I'm in gifting you, gifting Luke, gifting Red. She knows everything I'm doing. So she's obviously watching me. So, she's in Luke's gifting Luke. She's in Alex gifting Alex. And it's crazy. Why would you do that?
You know, straight away when Lottie gifted me in my live, she was going, see Corey's gifters, gift fire back. I said, what about Simba? Simba is EQ's gifter.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So...
But it's nobody's business who I support. If I want to support you guys, listen, I didn't, and I've held my hands up, and I've said this so many times, and she keeps using that and all. I did get it wrong about Alex. I took time out myself and watched and listened, and he's a good guy. Unfortunately, delusional, you are a wrong un, and you don't deserve a platform, and that's me being truthful. The amount of emotional manipulation she gives out to all these people she's there, she doesn't deserve a platform, and they aren't going to wake up. They aren't going to wake up to her.
Yeah, they will. She'll never be cancelled.
It's always the ex-supporters who have the biggest issues. Just Nana used to be in a box all the time talking about me and talking badly of me. Then she liked me when she fell out with Angie. And then when I started getting on with Angie, she didn't like me again. Make it make sense.
So, because more people that leave, more people will pass through, and that's what happens, you see. Like, she'll have a constant flow of new and old people. But if you look at the screenshots from every few months and then go through the actual chat section, they're all new people. They're all literally new people. You don't notice any of the names.
No, I don't. But she's horrible. She doesn't treat her community like they should be treated. Like you, Alex, and the rest of them know your supporters.
They should be
you know who's in there. You know who's gifting. You know, and it's not even about gifts. You always tell them that. But you know who's in there supporting you.
Exactly,
but
Sarah.
She doesn't know nobody. She knows nobody in her room. Only the people that back her up on shit.
Yeah, but that's the problem, innit? Like I said, I understand more viewership. It's hard to maintain and go through all the comments and that. That's hard. I understand.
Thank you, Cassie.
But she really genuinely doesn't give a kick crap about her community. She doesn't. She sees them all as fucking a financial benefit. That's it.
Exactly. She doesn't. She does not. She don't care about one of them. Not one of you guys that she cares about. And you will wake up to it one day.
I've already woke up to her. Just Nana.
Have you?
I've already just woke up.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Debbie.
Alright, you're a lovely woman. You help me. You're there for me. But some people on this app have to woke up to her. Nah.
Mary, I remember what I told you. So you've got a poor leg, rub it, and then put a GoFundMe on Mary, okay? Okay? Remember, Mary, GoFundMe, PP in the bio. Remember this, I've taught you well, Mary.
No, Foxy.
You've got a sore leg. It was a war wound, remember, Mary?
I should have, Alex.
All right, Mary.
No, Mary-Ann hasn't got a smoker's voice, Leah. That's not very nice to say. Mary-Ann is, I think she's got disabilities. So we will not have Mary-Ann slander in here.
No, honestly.
She's very vulnerable, yes.
Dropping you 1 minute. I'm just fed up with it. Like, she can pee off. I don't care. I don't care for her. I'm not bothered about her opinion. She can slate me as much as she wants. But the one thing she can't do is take what I've built up myself. She can piss off.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm going to just say old, and the thing is, they seem to think I need this back and forth beef and drama.
Leah.
I really don't. I can watch other people or watch videos and do my own commentary over it and make it funny. You know what I mean? They think it's like Corey doesn't need to be doing a back and forth drama as well. He's got his humour. He can do whatever he wants. Like, there's many people. Luke could just do his singing lives and chill with his community or watch FYP. He doesn't need it. Miss Red can do the same. Like, she can sing and do what she wants to. No one needs it. You know what I mean? That's the thing. No one actually needs it, but they think we're obsessed with it. No. Their toxic platforms, the word there is toxic, so they need toxicity around their platforms to make themselves content. We don't.
That's it. But Alex, you don't need any of them. You
Yeah.
You do well on your own, Alex. I don't. I'm in your room all the time. But it does go to show, look how much your room's growing. Do you know what I mean? You've done amazing. Absolutely amazing. You've gone past
the thing is, yeah, okay, I can take I can say, yeah, it has been me and putting the effort in as well, but it has also been a lot of other people, like people in the comment section, some of the big creators as well. Like, I haven't done it so.
The thing, like, Alex doesn't give a shit about just Nana. He's just in there because he knows it. He thinks it'll piss off Angie. To be honest, I don't think Angie cares, but he thinks he's doing something there.
However, you know what I mean. Like I said, it's easy to get the viewers, but maintain them is a different thing altogether. So just the more effort I put in, then obviously my platform will grow, and it's as simple as that.
Herself, not her. But this is the problem. She seems to think because people in her room that she's built everyone's platform, but she hasn't. The only thing that's happened is people know who you are because you was in there. But I blocked everybody from the call. I didn't want them over here. I wanted to do it myself, and that's exactly.
He does look a bit like Greg the Pred.
What I've done.
Exactly.
So whatever she seems to think is happening over here, she's deluded. Honestly, she really is.
Alex next door. Yeah, true. She's only got content by talking about your lot.
Well, that's it. In fact, I don't speak about her at all, right? But like today, when I'm doing that FYP for my community, and it's only been my community that I've been doing it for, and people have been coming in, I've not asked anybody to come in here and sit in here to build my platform or like that. I never have. I never would be that person.
Thing like they're so obsessed with Haynes, man. Honestly, it's so strange. It's just crazy. I'm all ready for them anyway. Like I said, I'm just chilling. I'm biding my time. I'm not bothered about these people. If they want to come for me, they can. But let me say, I've laid the foundations anyway, so I am ready. If they want to fire shots, I am totally ready. So let's go. I don't need no one either. I do it alone. I don't need anyone else. I don't need any other creators. Whatever happens, and I'm ready for it. So.
Oh my god. Alright, Alex. Fucking hell. Shiver me timbers. I think there's another one of... I don't know.
It's not doing it, Corey.
Oh, there you go, Laura. We can hear you now. No, we can't.
I actually agree with Top Girl in this one as well, as much as I despise the woman. And I think she's literally pond scum. And she actually is the only one that said something about it.
One Laura, Bab.
Laura, you're muted.
Laura, we can't hear ya.
We can't hear you.
Did she say that's a granddad or a friend? Oh, okay, go on.
My mic off. That guy has witnessed it. He has been my friend for over 14 years.
Well, you got such a pack to play that you ask.
So, do you want to call him a liar now as well?
Yes, I do.
Right. Well, you're a...
Okay, this is your... This...
You say my...
All right, fine. That's it. It's not...
God, this...
In no sense, but what we're trying to highlight is it okay for men to threaten women like that? Because didn't everybody have a go at Zach the Brat, which was justified as well? Are we not going to have the same energy? That's what I'm saying. Like, are we not going to have the same energy?
I've seen Ashley's comment. Now, to me, if she was such like a wrong person, one, why has she been allowed in the box? 2, why are people wanting to communicate with a proven wrong 'un? Now, I've not seen any of the information, but at the end of the day, it's not making sense. Nobody seems to hold accountability. Right, so if that's so, as a parent, Ashley, would you let her in the box to your community?
Yeah, Ashley, that's actually a good point. If that was shown yesterday, why is she still allowed in the box?
I would let someone who's been guilty of that.
Afternoon doodles. Accuse a 1-year-old of SAT. Red hadn't seen it. Accused a 1-year-old of SA and an 18-year-old. What?
She needs all I heard needs, but this is what I don't get. Right, don't do any deflection. There were so many people in Red's live that could have jumped in the box and said, look, there's been information brought forward.
Amy was in there. And Corey apparently had a phone call with Miss Red this morning. Have they not spoke about it?
Stop exposing your communities to people you wouldn't let near your front gate. This is what I mean. It's always zero accountability.
It's always deflection, isn't it? Well, this person's done this and this person's done that. So we can't say anything, blah, blah, blah. Like, let's all the fucking same energy for everyone. And this is why people are going off FYP, because of the whole stuff. So again, it's Corey that put Miss Red in a difficult position. Again, like he did last week about doxing him and Alex doxing. Like, it's not fair on her. Zach got ripped for it. Why is Corey allowed? Exactly.
I agree, Tara. There were lives done on Zach. There were people in boxes dragging him down.
People going to Zach's house.
Yeah, let's see what happens today.
I've said that for weeks, Pug Life. I have said that for so long, that Corey's trying to take Red down from the inside. He's trying to make her look bad so she gets a bad reputation. Then he can straighten himself up, be the good guy, save the day, and her community all go to him. It's so obvious.
Who's going to call it out and who's going to stay quiet?
It's not doing it, Corey.
Oh, there you go.
It is working. It is working. But the thing is, right, is I can't stand Top Girl. Me and Top Girl hate each other. But she's the only one from that side that said something. I wish she'd said it in Red's box when she was in Red's box. I don't know if she was in there today or it might not have been today. It might have been yesterday she was in. I can't remember. I don't watch. But she did get in the box at some point. If it was today, I wish she'd have called it out in the box there and then. But she obviously wouldn't want all of them to turn on her. I think the best thing she could have done would have been to get up in that box and say, hang on a minute, you all had a problem with Zach. And all what did Zach say? Something about he was glad Red got booyakkered round the kitchen. I'm not surprised she did. And then same thing. And what did he say as well about he'd love to booyakker Alicia and went like that. And she was crying, oh, that triggers me. I've been through DV. I've been through it. And it wouldn't trigger me personally, someone saying that on the internet. Like, as much as I can't stand Top Girl, I feel like she might finally be finding morals. And sometimes it takes these people to come away from the toxicity of the people they're around to realise what they've been enabling and what they've been tolerating. And it's just weird to me that it goes on for that long. Yeah, she's called it out, so you've got to give her, as much as even if you don't like it, you've got to give her credit where it's due, because no one else did. They all allowed it. They allowed Corey to say the most vile thing towards women. When Red's supposed to be a DV survivor, I don't believe that for a second. I actually remember her telling me on the phone that she wanted her ex-husband unalived and all this, and then she felt really bad for her kids when it happened. That's wild. But, you know. Who knows? I don't believe anything that this side of TikTok say ever. I think they're all compulsive liars. They slip up in the tracks every single day without failure. And they can never get the story straight. Every day it's a different story. Different storyline, different victim, different target. And I just think that's quite sad. It's funny seeing the lies unfold. Corey said similar to and about a lot of women on this app and it's just crickets. Yeah. I think he thinks, like, am I outraged because Corey said I should have acid thrown in my face? Not really. I couldn't care less. He's just jealous because he's got acne all over his fucking neck. I think if anyone needs it, it's him. I don't walk around with acne all over my neck and a shaving rash every day because I don't know how to fucking do self-care. What the fuck? He's got 20 chins around Moonhead. He looks like the son from the Teletubbies. I'd want to throw acid on prettier girls' faces as well. But I will also not I will not have a man who battered his own mum as trying to be judge and jury on this app. You can't even respect the woman that brought you into this world. The woman that gave you life. You couldn't even respect her. So, if you treat women like that, then I don't expect anything less from you, Corey, to be honest. And do you know what? I wish you'd have fucking cracked you on back. But the thing is, parents, they can't. That's the worst part, right? So if you have a child who hits you, anything like that, you can't even hit him back. Because you'd get in trouble for it. So you just have to take it. So when your overweight teenage son's beating the shit out of you, you've just got to take it, which is shit, because you shouldn't have to. And I think, like, my sons, they're going to be, maybe not Harvey, he's not very tall, his dad's not tall, but Blake's dad's is well over 6 foot. And he's a stocky kid, he's going to be massive. I have to take hits off my kid now because he's got potential autism. Imagine what it'd be like when he's a teenager, when he's having his meltdowns. So, I've got to toughen up. But Corey's openly talked about him battering his own mother. I don't know how he sleeps at night, no. He doesn't sleep at night, Jojo. That's the thing. He's terrified. He's scared someone's going to come. When me and Levi were friends with him, he'd say to us on the phone on a night, oh, I can't even sleep on a night because I'm up all night because I hear a slight noise outside and I start panicking thinking someone's coming to the house. I've got PTSD from what Sam did to my house. He's a massive pussy. I don't know how people are terrified of the guy. Oh, thank you, Joe. I really don't know. What was that? It was like a football now, man. Thank you. I don't know how people are scared of him. I honestly think Red's terrified of him. Maybe he reminds her of his ex-husband. Of her ex-husband, even. Yeah, Corey hid in the kitchen when Rickster knocked on the door, rang the police, crying. And then after, obviously, they went to Levi's house and then we figured out it was Rickster. I rang Corey and was like, I'm just giving you a heads up that I think Rickster might turn up at your house, but it'll be another guy knocking at the door because he's just been to Levi's. He's like, yeah, no, they've already been. The police have been, sent me all the footage and everything. Rickster never shouted any homophobic slurs through the window. He sent me all the footage. Never happened. He just made that up to make the story look worse. The whole thing is just fabricated with all of them. Every time something happens, he exaggerates it to make him look like a victim. Yeah, do you remember like all these videos? He used to be out in the shops all the time, going here, doing that. And now he doesn't go anywhere because he's terrified. They do Lucifer, and that's the problem, because they think that he's this like really big powerful guy, but when you know him off the app, even his own friends have said it at their own admission. Oh yeah, he's a big softie off the app. He's terrified. He puts a big front on to look big and hard, and he's actually a massive coward. They are all victims. They're professional victims, and it's so strange. Like, it was only the other night, wasn't he, saying Canadian Angie's box that he would he wants to come to mine or something. Come, Corey, please, I beg. Or make it even better, I'll come to yours. I'll come to Wales in the next couple of weeks and I'll come give you a knock and see if you answer the door, Corey. See if you're all big and hard then. I'll find the messages that you sent to Levi. I'll read them to you. I don't give a fuck. Shouldn't have sent them in the first place. Do you know what I mean? Let me find him. I don't know if Levi will go mad at me. I don't think he's awake. I think he's asleep. So he might have a go at me for doing this. So this is on me, by the way, not on Levi. Because notice how every time when me and Corey fall out, he don't go for me, he goes for Levi. Because he knows that I'll just laugh it off. He's trying so hard to find something to get at Levi and it just doesn't. Let me find the messages that he sent to Corey because it's hilarious. He started, so this conversation started. So, you know, when he put the messages up saying that it was Talia who was messaging him all that nasty shit. And I said, no, it wasn't. I'll prove it. It wasn't because that number messaged me. The picture changes every week. It's a different person off TikTok. They just go around trolling. And I said, I believe it was Corey. So Levi messaged saying, they were saying to me they're pulling up at Sophie's and gave a wrong address. They gave like address in like Stockport or something. Like, my address is public knowledge. You know where I live, come. He put, if I'm wrong. So this is Corey who was sat in Alex Brigham's box saying, no, it definitely is Talia. It definitely is. But then text Levi saying, if I'm wrong, I'll apologise. But she messaged me on the ARC account the second I put up the screenshot. Yeah, because it wasn't her. He put, yeah, and they said they were going to Levi said, and they said they were going to dox my son's school. And then the address they gave me for Sophie was 210 Fisk Road, Stockport. Talia and Rick know that Sophie lives in Yorkshire, so that's what gives it away that it isn't them. And he put, and Levi put, also, you've gotten fatter. He put, I'm sorry to break this to you, but I'll do it nicely. I haven't. It's the smallest I've been since I was a child. Okay. But your eyesight is poor. You can see the girl doesn't have one single feeling for you. I understand. And Levi put, must be the angle of your camera, but you look bigger. A lot of people were saying it too. If you say so, Corey, at least I don't actually cry over an ex that's getting married to a woman. He put, well, I'm talking to this lad. It's early days. He's staying over more often. Don't know about the marriage thing. Just thought with Con we'd get back together, but no. He wanted marriage with a SLAG instead. Look how bitter he is towards women. He hates women. Oh, I think he said something about losing his job as well, but where's that message? I can't find that one. He must have put something about his job. Oh, wait, no. So Levi, I don't know the order of these messages. Oh, Levi said, who wants you to lose your job? And he put, this app, it's my job for now. You and your troll ex or girlfriend, whatever it is, try to ruin it. And Levi put, well, you could say you've done the same. He put, nowhere near the length you've both gone at me, but hey, it's business. And Levi put, what, me gone for you? Nowhere near the way you have come for me when you've come for me 95%. I sit there and not respond, but Sophie have every right to clap back when you held that live about her trauma. And he said, trauma never proven, and I know she's lying for a fact, and I'll tell you why. She said she had a call with me about it, but never once has she. Yes, I did. So it's a lie. And she's dragged my upbringing for months. Yes, I have. You battered your mum. You lived in a car for months. Your parents don't love you. Ha, ha, ha. Your dad was homeless and you left your dad homeless on the streets. There's a news article on the internet of your dad being a homeless veteran. You left your dad on the streets, Corey. Anyway, this is a nap, but she can drag families all she wants. That's her style. It's not mine. Best of luck to both of you. Oh, poor Corey. Now remember, have I ever once said anything nasty about Corey? When he first fell out with me because of what Zia's opinion of him was, did I ever say anything nasty about him before he started trying to show all Levi's messages? He was showing messages that I'd sent to Sarah and Chantel's mod, which, by the way, Chantel looks like Marcus M's overweight. So when did I ever do anything to Corey? I bit my tongue and I didn't even retaliate. I just let it go. Because I thought, this is what Corey does. He'll want to be my friend again in a week. And then he kept going. He kept trying to find more stuff. But when he was going through all his messages, all he was doing was exposing that he kept trying to set up storylines all the time. He kept trying to set up storylines with Levi. He's tried to set up storylines with everybody and no one bit to them. I think Levi did one once with him about him cheating on me with Corey. But what has Chantel done wrong? Chantel sent my private messages to Corey, so she has done wrong. She looks like overweight Marcus M's. So yeah. All he did was expose himself in that messages and made himself look stupid. And I didn't bite back. I didn't say anything. I kept my opinions to myself. I said it was nothing to do with me, what him and Zia's problems were with each other. It's nothing to do with me. I don't care. I'm staying out of it. And then he kept going. And then he got sent the information on my brother, which wasn't even my brother. He already got sent that information months before. And I will go through all my messages because I'm sure there will be a message at some point where it was discussed. I remember the phone call, but I don't know if it got discussed on messages. So I'll have a look through. He knew all about it. He already knew. He told me he thought it was Levi. He thought it was Candyman on a fake account sending it months ago. I was in Yorkshire trading at the time. And he rang me and my signal was bad. And then I rang Levi when I came out of Yorkshire trading and I said, Corey's accusing you of doing this. He's trying to convince me it's you. Corey used to always say to me, Levi's the one leaking all your private information. It's Levi doing it. It's just insane. Like, he would just it's like he wanted me to be all for him and he wanted me to get rid of Levi. That's what it felt like. Now, when Talia and Rickster leaked the phone call of what Corey said, and I was on live at the time, Corey texted me. Let me find the messages where he's telling me to go along with it and say I knew about it. We didn't know about it. It was all a lie. He had genuinely, it happened the day before. So the day before that was leaked, because Talia told me when the call was, it was a day before she exposed it on live. So it's not even like we'd fallen out at that point, but we saved him from looking stupid because that's what you do with your friends. So we took the fall and said, oh yeah, it was all set up. No, it wasn't. Levi was upset that he was talking shit about his kid. Levi was upset that he was lying, saying Levi used to be a barber and all this stuff. Levi's never been a barber in his life. Like, this man lies out of the back of his teeth. But I've been the bigger person because his mod Sarah, who everyone hates, has told me a lot of personal stuff. So when she goes sending my personal messages of me talking about my personal life to Corey, maybe one day I might come on live and tell you all about Sarah and what she's told me about her life. And it will explain to you the kind of people these creators have around them. Because I believe Sarah's a very vulnerable person with what she's been through. And she just clings on to Corey. Maybe because one of her own kids wants nothing to do with her. Do you know what I mean? And same with that Chantel. Very strange people. But now it makes sense why Corey wanted me to mod them when I was friends with him, so that I would open up to them and tell them things to get inside info, and then he could laugh about it and be like, haha, I've got all this inside info, because that's the kind of person he is. He's a very strange guy. Because I knew better than to tell Corey anything. No one tells Corey anything. Everyone stop arguing in the chat. Yeah. We are, Mel. So, if I want to have an opinion on Corey's life that he led and how abusive he was towards his own mother, as a mother myself, I will have an opinion like that. And if you were a mother and you sit in Corey's live and support him, how would you feel if it was your child beating the shit out of you? Because it's not okay. I don't think it's okay whatsoever. And the fact you can support a man who does that is insane. And this is Corey, who claims that his siblings have nothing to do with his mother. but his mother comments on his brother's posts on Facebook and they respond to each other. Like, there's no issues whatsoever there, is there? He criticises Angie and Sheila's relationship all the time. Talks about their friendship, like how their relationship, how well they get on, things like it's nothing to do with her. Nothing to do with him even. Sorry, I'm so tired. Like, what's it got to do with him? What's someone else's? You've got serious mummy issues, Corey. And I'm sorry your mum didn't love you. And I'm sorry that you just can't go see her and give her a kiss and a cuddle and apologise, because she'll probably tell you where the door is. Because I would if I was your mother. It does. It gives. My mum never bought me the car I wanted when I was 6 for Christmas. I didn't get the Christmas presents I wanted. That's the energy it gives. Corey is I can see it from a mile off of Corey what it is, right? Corey is one of them people where he didn't have the life he thinks he deserves. He's always wanted fame, he's always wanted money. Because he wasn't born into a family of fame and a family of money, and they had struggles, which all families have at some point. Whether it be financial, relationship issues, all families have them at some point. But he couldn't cope that he didn't have the life he felt he rightly deserved. And that is what I believe with Corey. And people he went to school with have messaged me agreeing with me on that, saying they agree completely. Exactly. And that's why he always wants to go about ruining marriages, ruining people's relationships, because he's lonely and miserable. And because he's lonely and miserable, he wants everybody else around him to be, because it makes him feel better. Yeah, he puts on that posh voice that's not real. He's been doing it since he was a teenager with his fucking Facebook videos. Putting on the posh voice, putting on all the fake accents, trying to talk all articulate, but the man can't even read. He teaches himself big words and then he adapts them into his vocabulary. But when he's reading something off ChatGPT, thank you, Rosalind, darling. When he reads something off ChatGPT, he can't even read it, because this is not an educated man. This is a school dropout. He has delusions of grandeur, 100%. Thinks he's better than everybody. He uses the wrong word. He uses these big words in the wrong context all the time. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's a very, very manipulative, dangerous person. And I'll tell you why. Because he is a compulsive liar. He has lied about his whole life for fuck knows how long, since he was at school, from what I've been told by a woman he went to school with. He's lied about his whole life for years and years, that he genuinely believes that that's his life now. He genuinely thinks that he is doing something. And it's just strange. Thank you, Rachel. It's not normal behaviour. What about Corey? I know, but notice how he's not been as bad. So since Sam had his injury, Corey's like, he's saying things to people that he thinks he can get away with, but he's not picking fights with the big dogs anymore, because he's not got Sam Walker's defence. Hence why he's going for me. He's saying things about women. He's going for women. He's not going for men. He's not going for the big dogs. He's not going for people that that Sam Walker would have defended him with, because he knows that he hasn't got his little shield. And I think it's strange. He thinks he is, but the man told me he's got PTSD from Sam. So he cries about having PTSD from Sam, but he will go around and use Sam too as a way to intimidate other people. I would never be intimidated by anybody, ever, in my life. I've been at that stage in my life where I was intimidated by a man, and never again would I ever be like that again. I always promised myself I would never let anyone intimidate and scare me ever again. And definitely not someone who looks like a fucking Teletubby. No way would that ever happen. Oh my God. Like, it's insane. Exactly. He's asking for trouble all the time. But look what's happened to CLA today. Getting arrested for things she said about Brambles. And that would have took ages to build up that case, enough for there to be an arrest. So then, to me personally, I'm not a grass when it comes to police, but there's many people on here that are. It doesn't have to be Laura who reports it to the police what he said. It doesn't have to be me that says what he said. It can be other people putting reports in. And you all know where he lives. His address is public knowledge. You all know he's South Wales Police. So I think it will only be a matter of time before that happens to him. Yes, CLA got arrested today. They click grass on everybody all the time. Now, to me personally, I see this app as like, we're all as bad as each other. So that's why I never take anything that deep. We've all done something wrong at some point, and I've said it a million times over. Like, we've all done something wrong. No one's innocent, no one's perfect. Hello, Shah. But he offered 10k, was it, to someone to do a Sheila in? Like, he hasn't even got 10k. The man openly used to moan about being skint on the phone to me and Levi all the time. He would be like, I'm so skint. I'm in debt. I'm going bankrupt. 5k. Oh, even then he ain't got 5k. He said the reason he has to make it work on TikTok is to pay his debts off. Now all you have to do is get the clips. This is why we have to be grateful for these clip pages, right? Because they're the ones that get it all on screen record. So if you want to ever go to the police about any of these creators, all you have to do is just send them the clip as the evidence and say, look, he's enticing this on the internet. He's trying to get people to do this to somebody and do that to somebody. Thank you, Rachel. And do you know what the weird thing is when I was friends with him, he said, what else did he say? He said that he told me he's had bailiffs at his house loads before. He's told me that. He said that because I told him about, I had them contact me about some, you know, the Queen Elizabeth Bridge, like the Dartford Tunnel. I didn't pay 3 fines over there, and it ended up being 750 quid, so I had to fucking pay it. And he was like, you should have not paid it. When I've had him come to my house, Sophie, I've got everything in my father's name. I don't know why he says father. I think it makes him sound posher. He's your dad. He goes, I have everything in my father's name so that when this happens and stuff, I don't have to pay it because I can say it doesn't belong to me. And my dad paid for it. My father paid for it. This man, like, openly laughs about how he's in debt, how he owes money everywhere. And that's not normal behaviour. Like, there was one time where I struggled in my life and I racked up a credit card only to like 3 grand, but I was struggling. Like, I was lucky to have 50 quid left in my bank after all my bills had come out. And I was like, I literally did everything I could to pay it off. I didn't dare tell anyone. I was embarrassed. This man thinks it's funny. And he's like, haha, yeah, they're not going to do this. And then when he told me about the bankruptcy, he was like, I'm going bankrupt. But then he was sat in someone's box the next day saying, I plant fake information on people to try get them to catch them out, to try get them to see if they'll spread rumours and stuff. And I was like, this guy's weird. And I was like, fair dues doing it. Like, that's actually not a bad idea. But at the same time, I thought, why would I go telling everybody that you're going bankrupt? Like, that's not my business. I don't even know why you told me in the first place. It's like Zach opens up and tells me everything. When have I ever gone and gossiped to anyone about it? Never. Because it's just not my place to say anything. Like, if you tell me something in confidence, you tell me something in confidence. But if you shit on me, don't expect to not get shit on back. And that's how I see it. I just don't understand, like... Exactly. His friends all went on holiday not long ago, you know, all his Welsh friends like Liam, Morgan, all them lot, they all went on holiday abroad. He didn't go. He would go to Portugal on his own, though. I remember when I had that argument with him in Angie's box, and his counter-argument was, when did you last go on holiday? I was like December, why? He's like, exactly, I just been to Portugal. On your own. Very sad and lonely. On your own. No friends. Is that a flex? If I go on holiday, I've got to pay for 4 of us to go because I've got 3 children. Like, why is that a flex? That you're a sad, lonely person, you go on holiday on your own? This man also lied about having a child to justify talking about people's kids. No, he hasn't got a kid, Briggy. That was perfect timing. He lied about having a child so that he could talk about kids. Because when someone said, how can you talk on kids when you haven't got kids? And he went, yeah, I have. I've got a son. No, he hasn't. He doesn't. He can't even find men that'll go near him without paying. Never mind a woman. What the fuck? It's weird behaviour. Not to the last Portugal one. It was the one before that he went with Liam. It's very... And then he sat and admitted in Bossman Harry's live that he doesn't have a kid. He went, I don't have a kid. No, he doesn't have a child. I don't know why people believe that. Yeah, if you have to shout about all the time that you've got your end away. Like, who was it that had the Facebook post? There's a Facebook post of him that someone put out where some guy's like going mad at him for lying about saying that this man's GAY and that he sleeps with him. And then another guy commented on it saying, oh, Corey Wilde, yeah, he's the one who said that I think they said, oh yeah, he was offering me money to do stuff with him. I haven't got any tags off you, Levi. Yeah, he turned a man straight to marry a woman. He cried when he got married. He brought him back into his life, took him out for nice meals and stuff, tried to flash the cash and impress him, and the man still went back to the woman and married her. Imagine. Oh my God, I'd be embarrassed too. No, I still haven't got it, Levi. What's it on? Just tell me, because it's not... They don't come through. You know they don't. I say it all the time. My tags don't come through for some reason. This was only, what, beginning of this year? No, I'm not on a... I'm not... What are you on about this account? What are you on about? Oh, this.
Speak on kids. I think you're fine. I've got a child, so I can do whatever I want. Disgraceful. Don't speak on kids. I think you're fine. I've got a child, so I can do whatever I want, Lenny. But you all come for the block list. Ta-da. Don't speak on kids. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I don't want a big...
America's fucked.
You don't bring up your child. I don't have a child.
Crazy.
You what about Bella? Disgraceful.
There you go. He does have a stinking attitude. He really does. Like, I just feel like if you're a grown man and you have to lie about your life to impress strangers on the internet, then you have got no life. It's very, very sad. You have to lie about being a dad, probably because you will never be one. Do you know what the thing is, Athena, though? He's got no power whatsoever with doxing. Can you hear the chicks? We openly admitted, and the EQ knows, that it was me and Levi that got all the information that he wanted, and I found it out. He only knows Angie's address because it's public knowledge and everyone knows it on this app. He couldn't do a fucking dox. You don't know what a dox is. I've tagged you in. Oh, it's the one on F. Let's have a look what he said earlier about me. Let's have a nosy.
Your brother is a convicted peddler.
Yes, he is.
Convicted peddler.
Yes, he is.
Mad.
Bear gloves in case she wants to do it again. I would get absolutely hammered if I
And do you know what, Corey? You're just a not found out one yet. Ha ha ha.
said something like that.
Is he? Yes, he is. It's all online, love. Yes. What was his name again? Jacob? No. What was his name?
Joe.
What was his name?
You don't even remember.
What was his name again?
Okay,
So hard.
It's a Dyson 3872. All right, 16 horsepower.
Stop talking on people's kids, Sophie Bailey. Weirdo.
And you fall in
Ha ha ha. You can't have kids, Corey, because you're a GAY man. You can't even find a man that would want to go through IVF with you. Ha ha ha. No men love you. Ha ha. Your mum didn't love you. No one loves you, Corey. Ha ha ha. Yeah, Bailey's a very common surname. But my brother did it to me and another relative as well, by the way. That's the difference. I got my justice when me and my dad sat there in court and watched him be sent down for somebody else. That's the difference. When we sat there and supported the victim that had the courage to go to the police, because others of us didn't have that courage. So that was when I got my justice, and that was enough for me. And that's it. My dad came with me, held my hand the whole time. And that's, you couldn't upset me, you couldn't bother me, Corey. You can say I'm lying all you want. What do you want? Do you want? Why? He keeps asking for proof of it. I think it's weird that this man wants to see proof of me getting SA'd as an 11-year-old girl. Why would you want to see proof of that and videos of that? That's weird, because obviously there isn't any, but if there was, why would you want to see that? Why are you asking to see child porn? That's not normal behaviour to want to ask to see proof of it, because the only proof you can have of it is it actually happening. So why would you want to ask for proof of child SA? That's really fucking weird. And you need your devices checking immediately, Corey, because that's not normal. It's very, very strange behaviour. He does need humbling very, very fast, and I'm telling you now, it'll only take a couple of weeks, but it's coming. He told the internet that he got in touch with my dad to see if it was true. My dad watches me on TikTok and he saw it all, and he was sat checking his Facebook request messages. He'd never messaged my dad on Facebook. My dad wanted him to message him on Facebook because he was like, I'll fucking ring him. He was like, I'll tell him straight and I'll ring him. And my dad, but he never did. He's a compulsive liar. He says everybody else is a liar when he gets caught out in his own lies. Oh, something will come out about Corey, 100%, Ruby. It will. Didn't Pearl say something about him messaging her some young child in her family at some point? Or I'm sure someone messaged me telling me that a while ago. And then obviously there was and then remember, he saw that Facebook status about Candyman and then started trying to run some exposure on him that he was a peddler when he clearly isn't. He's a hunter. He's a decoy. Or he was, I don't know if he still is. I know, the racist. So I will never, ever be fazed by what any of these people have to say about me. I would never lose sleep. I would like to see proof that Corey's car got keyed the other week, because none of us ever saw proof or evidence of that, did we? He said that his car got keyed and it was Delusive Angie and Levi's fault. The two people who he constantly goes on about that don't leave the house, apparently they went all the way to his house. The two people who he constantly mocks their mental health for not wanting to leave the house and not wanting to do things, but never provides proof of anything happening. My pal and his gals are on, are they? Yeah, but they won't start yet. It's still early. Exactly. Red's house gets egged. Alex Brigham has someone pull up at his, and Corey can't bear the attention not being on him, so he has to lie and say something happened to him. When he will sit and show doorbell footage of takeaways being turned up, going, yeah, guys, look, takeaways at my door. But he won't show that. Because he needs the sympathy and he needs everyone to feel sorry for him. And the sooner people see it, the better. Because this man is the worst of the worst. He is the most embarrassing person on TikTok. I sit and I look at him and I feel violently sick. His underbite annoys me. His teeth are like this. Your jaw, your chin sits a metre in front of the rest of your fucking face. Your face is round like the sun from the Teletubbies. You've got acne all over your fucking neck. God forbid what your back looks like. So I imagine you've got backne. He's not a normal person. Well, yeah, to deflect away from the fact that Luke played a part in that, yeah. Red cheeks, yeah, rosacea. Rosacea, acne. You're literally Elphaba at this point. You're just a larger version of Elphaba. Exactly, he would have gone on about it. Guys, I've had my car fixed. He's just not spoke about it again because he knows he'd have to show the proof, Tori. This is why I will never ever feel sympathy for this man ever in my life. Well, no, it's not. He's not actually got it, David. We're just saying he has because he's always got a red face because he's angry. He's got shaving rash all over his neck. He can't even shave properly. He doesn't even know how to use Gillette. He's on par with fucking Annette. My birds are so cute. Never gave that phone away, no, because he never hit the amount of subs he wanted. Didn't he want 2,000 subscribers and then he was going to give away his old phone? Eyebrows, yeah. Let's start on eyebrows as well. He looks like an owl. He was never going to give it away, no. He'll have to flog it to Mazuma Mobile to pay his debts off. EQ offered money for it to get info for it. That's genius. Yeah, should have just got loads of people to subscribe and just hope that one of her people won it and then she could buy it off them. That's hilarious. That's the thing, I don't think he thought like that things could be recovered off things. Bless him. Imagine living a life like that where you're in fear of everybody around you. You can't trust anybody, Corey. You think you've got control of everything, but you've got control over nothing. You can't even control your own family and your own lifestyle. You'll never have control over anybody. You might control Red, you might control Luke, but that's the best you can do, and that's dire. You worked a job where you're supposed to help people with issues with mould and damp in their house, Corey, and you mocked their homes on the internet, slagged them off and laughed about it. That's why your business went bust. Because your own customers, you completely breached data protection. You bringing customers on live while you sat in people's boxes. So unprofessional. He is just a monster. So this just shows that the click do take advantage of the vulnerable. A vulnerable tenant. Oh, he's in the chat right now. I can confirm this. There you go. A vulnerable tenant who is suffering badly from mould in their home. You tell them not... Have you got the video on your page, actually? Let me have a look. You tell them not to clean it. Leave it there. Let it get really bad.
No matter what's going on, this is me. Right. And I love being me, and I ain't gonna never change being me. So that's the easiest shit to do, is to be me. So it's not about turning it on or turning it off. This is who I am at all times. I love the people that love me. When you love me, you make me love you more because you appreciate the fact.
This poor man was living like this, and you told him to keep his home like this. Don't clean it, which would develop, which then you said that your business went bust because your solicitor went bust, or your solicitor stopped trading, or whatever you said. Well, to be honest, Corey, there are millions of solicitors in this fucking country. Maybe not millions, hundreds and thousands though. It would have been very easy for you to get in touch with another solicitor to carry on with it. Instead of doing so and informing your clients, you allowed him to live like that and let him get ill until you decided to just go make your company go bust, fold your company. So you allowed a vulnerable person to live in such dire conditions, which out of no fault of his own, your job was to help him get that fixed, I'm assuming with the council, and you chose to just ignore all your customers when they wanted updates, what was going on, when they needed your help and support most. So do not sit on this app acting like you're all high and mighty and that you were there, you help people. What about that lady from Scotland? You were going to go and take her kids loads of toys. Did that ever happen? Because I don't think it did it, Corey? It's all just for show. Everything's for show. You sit and plead, and I bet you've ignored their messages. You tell all the time you're going to help these vulnerable people, and not once have you helped them. All I want was a sorry for him, and he dogged me out. He digged me out every opportunity. Of course he did. Of course he did, because that's what he does. Because he will never take accountability. I would not be able to sleep at night knowing that I have allowed someone to live like that.
It will come back to my office. Obviously, it'll come back on my desk, but I've left the office now. So when I'm back in tomorrow morning, I'll put that signed document onto your file and send the file. But it's all done, handsome. Don't worry about a thing. Let me take control now, okay? I've got this. I know what I'm doing. Do not wipe anything down. Do not clean anything else.
So obviously this tenant was clearly cleaning things because he said do not clean anything else. So he's obviously done a bit of cleaning to get rid of the mould for his own health reasons. Because you know that issues with mould cause respiratory problems. And he told him not to clean anything else and then just ignored him and did nothing about it. Didn't contact him to tell him that his company was folding and that he needed to get in touch with somebody else, or even tell him to fucking clean it and get rid of it. He just let him live like that and just ghosted him, basically. And then just digged him out every opportunity he got to drag him to make out he's the bad guy. So to me, if you were here, if you can so brazenly take advantage of vulnerable people like that, then you are the scum of the earth, Corey. And I hope to God something happens to your own home. Hopefully it just all falls round like a fucking earthquake when you walk up the stairs, you fat bastard. This man was saying he was going to get metal shutters all over his windows. Do you remember? He was going to get shutters, he was going to get spikes on his wall. When did that happen? A steel-plated door. I know, this man's a coward. He's terrified of the outside world, and he mocks people with agoraphobia who can't go out because of their mental health. You can't go out because you're scared that people are going to beat you up. Imagine living like that. Oh my God, you can't leave the house because you're scared you're going to get jumped. Ha ha ha. Imagine. At least when people don't leave the home for mental health, they've got a valid reason for it. Yours is because you're a CUNT. Exactly, Claire. He wouldn't live like that. But he expects other people to, so he can claim as much money as he can. Because obviously, I'm assuming the customer gets a payout. I don't know how it would work, but how I assume, because the only way you can really make money from it is that the customer gets a payout because the council haven't repaired it, and he will get a percentage cut. So obviously he wants the mole to be as bad as possible, so the customer gets the most amount, so he gets the most amount of cut out of it. And then obviously he'll pay a solicitor out of his cut. So he wants the customers to have bad houses. He wants the customers to be living in dire conditions. He would get a 25% cut of your compo. There you go. So he would get compensation for what's happened to his home, and Corey would get a 25% cut. So the worse condition this man's house was in, the more money Corey would get. So do not tell me that this man is not money driven. The fact that you can put money like that before somebody's health, somebody's life, because there's been stories that have gone round before where people have lived in the worst possible conditions and lost their life because of it, because they can't breathe. And this business that you said that you use this business against people in arguments. I've got my own business. I've made hundreds and thousands. Well, you've got nothing now. So you're on par with all of us now, aren't you? You're just like the rest of us on TikTok. You're not better than anybody. Maybe one day you'll end up like your dad. Thank you, darling, but don't worry about sending me gifts. Save your money, sweetheart. No, he's in loads of debt, David. You're more than welcome. But if we have to go back to going at Corey and having a back and forth with Corey and ruining his business, then we'll do it. Because the thing is, when Corey first started coming for me, I couldn't be arsed with the drama with him because I know how childish he is, and I thought I'm better than this. And then I thought, oh, do you know what? Fuck it. We'll just do it back. Because why not? He deserves it. I will find out who you're in a relationship with. I will send them all the proof of all the dating sites you're still on, Corey. And I will send them everything. Or maybe not in a relationship, because there's no way someone would tie you down. He's probably just using you until he finds a woman. Like the last one. And the one before that. And all the straight men you've tried to turn and they still won't give you they won't turn they don't even want to look at you, Corey. I remember he said he was going on holiday with a guy. He told me he was going on holiday with a guy off the app called Kersey or something. And I said, oh, is he GAY? He went, he will be when I'm done with him. This guy looks very young. I think that's what he was called. Let me have a look, see if I can find it. That holiday never happened because obviously this guy was creeped out. Maybe not Kersey. What's his name? Something like that, beginning with K. I can't remember what his name was, but it was some guy he does battling and stuff. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm going to go on holiday with him. And I was like, oh, is it like a date? Is he GAY? He's like, no, he's not, but I'll make him turn it. So he was going to essentially try force a straight man into doing the deed with him. And I don't think it would have been consensual. I think he would have forced him into it. He'd have took that straight man by force and pinned him down. Oh yeah, I think that's what he does with them. I think he gets them drunk and vulnerable. Eternity, send a heart me immediately, please. He gets them drunk and vulnerable. He told me on Christmas Day, a man left his girlfriend to come booyaka him. And then when I said it on live, he denied saying it. He said, I never told her that. Yes, you did, Corey, because why would I just make that up out of thin air? There is a lot of vulnerability on that side, yes. He did, he said it on live himself at one point as well, and then he denied that he ever said it. You literally rang me, Corey, and you were telling me about how this man left his girlfriend on her own on Christmas Day to come booyaka you, and then you went straight round to another man's house afterwards without even having a wash. But apparently I made it up. Now, who's the liar here? Who seems more believable? Me or Corey Wilde, aka Corey Harvey? I don't believe a single one went with him, no, but the thing is he forgets his own lies. Because when you're just... How can you... When you repeatedly lie all the time and tell fabricated stories on the internet, you can't remember what you said. But he's lucky because a lot of the time he will tell a story. Thank you, Jazzy darling. He will tell a story, but he's backed up because clip pages clip it for him. So he can then go back to the clips. He's definitely the kind of person that searches his own hashtag and watches himself all day. It's very weird. Oh yeah, he does, Lexi, he does. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere on TikTok. I don't know who posted it. Let me see if I can find it. Where Corey admits at his own, when someone posted on Facebook about him. I don't know where it is and who posted it. I played it ages ago, but that account got banned. And it's literally a guy saying, Corey, stop telling everybody I'm going to the police, stop telling people I'm GAY, I'm not. And then somebody commented saying, yeah, he kept offering me money to do stuff with him. He's a weirdo. Like, these people are people from Wales who know him. There's a reason this guy has no friends in Wales. It's very strange. Levi's probably got it. He'll know. He's got like an archive on everyone. Let me see. I'm sure I sent it to Levi once. Thank you, guys. I can't remember what. I can't post it. It was one of the evil pages, I think, but I can't remember which one. Was it Evil IKEA? Let me have a look. No, I don't think it was. I'm trying to think who posted it. No, it wasn't you, no. I'm trying to think who posted it. Because it was so fucking funny. I know it got reposted again not long ago. Was it Exposing TikTokers that posted it? Let me have a look. Yeah. No, I don't think it was. What's this? MT's got it. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Let me upload it to TikTok. I'll post it then if we can't find it. Thank you, MT. We love you, darling.
I just tell the truth and telling.
Oh, I don't know why it's put a sound over it. That's so annoying. It's got to load.
I just tell.
Thank you, Steve, darling. (2019). So this is 6 years ago. He was troublesome 6 years ago. Imagine how much worse he's going to be in another 6 years. Very strange behaviour, isn't it? Do you know what would be interesting? If we find that Sam Owens on Facebook and we find out how old he was 6 years ago as well. But I suppose it wouldn't be too bad because Corey would have only been 22 anyway. But he would have only been young himself. Oh, that's why. It's because it's gone in there. Can you accept my follow request, Rachie, and then I can get it, the message up. I haven't got a tag off anyone. You're all lying to me. My tags don't come through, guys. I don't know why I don't receive them. This is what makes finding my clips so hard, because I don't receive my tags. I haven't got the message. Oh wait, did I just see it then? I literally haven't got it. This is so annoying. This is why I hate TikTok sometimes. I know she is. We'll watch in a minute. It's not coming up in my message requests. It says my last message request was someone sending a live to me 50 minutes ago. Also, you know that woman that was holding the baby with that pedalo? She messaged me saying, "You want to keep my name out of your mouth?" I just put shut up. She said, "Keep my name out of your mouth." Maybe I have got it set up like that. Yeah, I need to have a look. I'm not very clued up, am I, with this? I still haven't got it right, G. You know the woman who kept holding a baby up like Michael Jackson? She was like, "You want to keep my name out your mouth? Oh, what are you going to do? You've already lost half your kids to social services. You want to be holding on to the one you've got left on." Weird, isn't it, Rachie? I don't know what's going on. They're all strange characters. I don't know what I'm doing. Levi says tag him, Rachie. Still not got it, Rachie. You need to accept my follow request and then we can message each other, hon. It says I'm in your requests. Oh, she's accepted me now. Right. I'll message you and then you can send me it. There you go, I've messaged you. We're getting there, guys. Yeah, maybe it's on clip pages where the comments have to be approved as well. I've messaged Rach, she's actually messaged me before on the 13th of June as well, but when I searched her, it didn't come up. That's so annoying. Right, send me it again, Rachie. We'll get there eventually. Oh, guys, I'm stressed. It's not a level of stress I should have to live. I know, I might make a brew as well. Oh, I forgot, Levi. I'm tired, alright. Oh, I've got it, guys. Oh my god, it's already in my fucking favourites from prior. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I've already favoured it before, guys.
In exchange for before.
Sorry?
And you can't sit there and play one character and then not play another.
Okay.
You told me you've gifted people in exchange for before.
Sorry?
And you can't sit there and play one character and then not play another.
Okay. So what's the plan here then, Zach?
There isn't a plan, I'm just calling you out on the bullshit. You can't have one persona and then behind the scenes move snaky. Do you know what I mean?
Look at the size of Corey here. Like, he has lost a bit of weight, you got to admit it, but he has put it back on. But he's just not got as big as this. But look at the size of him. He looks like a fucking mechanic called Ian or something. Who's like 50, divorced 3 times.
Oh, I'm just a gifter, I've done this, and then throw up in people's face how much you've gifted a person. But in reality, behind the scenes, it's completely different. It's much more sinister than that. And I can't watch you pull the wall over people's eyes, and then you're sitting there saying Chelsea's milking it in the morning.
This is mental.
It's not mental.
It is mental.
So tell me I'm lying.
I don't need to tell you you're lying.
There we go. So you can't sit there and play.
Then I'm also not going to stay on here, right? and allow this to continue. Like, it's not fair on.
But you've been on live the whole day talking about milking it, putting people over to your Facebook. Like, I liked you. And then I've been watching it all day, and I just think this isn't the person that I started getting to know. It's quite sinister.
I don't have any sinister attention in the slightest, Zach.
I mean, gifting people in exchange for is quite sinister, but it's a bit.
You told me quite early on throughout all of this is that there is a pact between you all that you will not discuss certain things. So you're quite clearly coming in here now to
no, it's not. But there's not a pact. There isn't a pact where we don't discuss certain things. There's a pact where we're honest with each other, but we don't pull the wool over viewers' eyes to throw another one under a bus when the other party involved isn't that innocent as they're making out.
Right, but I have told you what I've done wrong, and yesterday that was purely over the text in which I said.
Yeah, but then you've messaged me today, right? And I said to you, you've done the wrong move by going in the boxes, you're dragging it out, and you put, I'm too soft for this shit. And you've been sat here going absolutely AWOL on live. Big up everyone, thank you.
I haven't been going AWOL at all, Zach.
But if you can't handle it, why are you on live?
Because I'm on live, so I don't want to sit here and go quiet on the whole situation. I wanted to come live. So I come live.
People can only advise you on what to do, but you're just making it 10 times worse. But you're coming off as this persona, like you've done amazing things and you've helped people. Like you said that I told you to block Lawrence, which I never said. And then I called you out on it. And you were like, oh, my head's fried. Huh?
To which I text you back on straight away.
Yeah, but still on a public platform to say that you're coming off as one persona, but then behind the scenes.
Look at Corey getting all submissive when he gets called out for lies, and that was a year ago. That was March last year.
It's completely different. You know, just be transparent and be yourself.
So where do you suggest that this needs to go from here? I just exit TikTok and away we go.
Well, not exit TikTok, but what was your plans for coming on TikTok in the first place? You can't be a gifter and then throw gift people and throw it up in their face. And like, I gifted her this much and that one. No, because you've been a mod for how many months? You know her brand.
Oh, he was one of them. So he was bitter about how much he gifted EQ and threw it all back in her face. He's one of them. Oh, this makes sense now.
And you know what she's about. You know, and you know, like you've been on Facebook. You keep saying how many followers and how successful you are on Facebook. The Facebook trolls are 10 times fucking worse than on TikTok. So you should know how the game works.
Well, they're not with me.
And you've told me that you've worked with the most successful social media stars, so you know how social media works. You're not just this little Welsh lad that's come on and like all innocent, and you know exactly how it goes. You're a businessman. You're just as shrewd.
Okay.
I'm disappointed.
I'm me.
Disappointed.
I'm me.
You know?
My God. He has got bravery since losing weight, hasn't he? They were friends, yeah, at one point. Corey was a gifter on the app, so he keeps telling everyone in this clip. He was a gifter. He got called out for lying about people. So he lied and said that Zach told him to block. Zach told him to block Lawrence. And then he admitted that he was like, I text you, Zach. It was all misunderstanding.
You told me you've gifted people in
I'm
exchange.
off to make a cup of tea. You can watch it again.
Sorry?
Then you can't sit there and play one character and then not play another.
Okay.
You told me you've gifted people in exchange for before.
Sorry?
Then you can't sit there and play one character and then not play another.
Okay. So what's the plan here then, Zach?
There isn't a plan. I'm just calling you out on the bullshit. You can't have one persona and then behind the scenes move sneaky. Do you know what I mean? It'd be like, oh, I'm just a gifter, I've done this, and then throw up in people's face how much you've gifted a person, but in reality, behind the scenes, it's completely different. It's much more sinister than that. And I can't watch you pull the wall over people's eyes, and then you're sitting there saying Chelsea's milking it in the morning.
This is mental.
It's not mental.
It is mental.
So tell me I'm lying.
I don't need to tell you you're lying.
There we go. So you can't sit there and play.
Then I'm also not going to stay on here, right? And allow this to continue. Like, it's not fair on.
But you've been on live the whole day talking about milking it, putting people over to your Facebook. Like, I liked you, and then I've been watching it all day, and I just think this isn't the person that I started getting to know. It's quite sinister.
I don't have any sinister intention in the slightest, Zach.
I mean, gifting people in exchange for is quite sinister, but it's a bit. You know,
you told me quite early on throughout all of this is that there is a pact between you all that you will not discuss certain things. So you're quite clearly coming in here now to
no, it's not. But there's not a pact. There isn't a pact where we don't discuss certain things. There's a pact where we're honest with each other, but we don't pull the wool over viewers' eyes to throw another one under a bus when the other party involved isn't that innocent as they're making out.
Right, but I have told you what I've done wrong, and yesterday that was purely over the text in which I said.
Yeah, but then you've messaged me today, right? And I said to you, you've done the wrong move by going in the boxes, you're dragging it out, and you put, I'm too soft for this shit. And you've been sat here going absolutely AWOL on live. Big up everyone, thank you.
I haven't been going AWOL at all, Zach.
But if you can't handle it, why are you on live?
Because I'm on live, I don't want to sit here and go quiet on the whole situation. I wanted to come live. So I come live.
People can only advise you on what to do, but you're just making it 10 times worse. But you're coming off as this persona, like you've done amazing things and you've helped people. Like you said that I told you to block Lawrence, which I never said. And then I called you out on it. And you were like, oh, my head's fried. Huh?
To which I text you back on straight away.
Yeah, but still on a public platform to say that you're coming off as one persona, but then behind the scenes it's completely different. You know, just be transparent and be yourself.
So where do you suggest that this needs to go from here? I just exit TikTok and away we go.
Well, not exit TikTok, but what was your plans for coming on TikTok in the first place? You can't be a gifter and then throw gift people and throw it up in their face. And like, I gifted her this much and that one. No, because you've been a mod for how many months? You know her brand. You know what she's about. You know, and you know, like you've been on Facebook. You keep saying how many followers and how successful you are on Facebook. The Facebook trolls are 10 times fucking worse than on TikTok. So you should know how the game works.
Well, they're not with me.
And you've told me that you've worked with the most successful social media stars. So you know how social media works. You're not just this little Welsh lad that's come on and like all innocent and you know exactly how it goes. You're a businessman. You're just as shrewd.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm disappointed.
Okay.
I'm
very disappointed.
I'm me.
You know, they told me you've gifted people in exchange.
The thing is, right, this is the real Corey. Corey is still like this now off the app. When you call him out on the phone for things, he does act like that. He doesn't give it all big ones like he does on the internet. He does, and Levi will vouch for me on that he does. He goes, oh, it was just he calls you bro. He goes, it was just a misunderstanding, bro. Like, I think I just lost it. I just don't know what happened that day, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That's what he's like. He gets all apologetic. But on the internet, he's like a different person. He will never admit fault on the internet. Yeah, he looked like he was going to cry. Cry, Corey, cry. He's just, I can't stand the guy. Anyway, let's see. Let me just take this off the screen before I get Pepito up. Because I was going to go somewhere with JD, but she's gone to bed, I think. JD let me down again.